Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Fashion Time, baby. Our theme for this week was D tier or D list Batman villains, and we're gonna start off with Twafo. Twafo, I gotta hear about this outfit. You were patching the game. It didn't take me too long, so I hope it doesn't take you too long. You're so good to see you. Hello. Is Twafo a bottle of French's mustard? No, in fact, Twafo is number 2, the pencil-themed villain. Very good. I like the red shoes. It's giving rubber eraser. The chunky red shoe of it gives eraser, and then a nice straight line for the pencil. It also, you got the ridges on it. You know how those Ticonderogas, they got ridges, and then the pointed hat. Perfect. Oh, you're back already. Welcome back, Alex. Your power is that you can sharpen your head really sharp and poke you, but you can only do it so many times before you become too small. And then, like, we put you in a drawer, and we're like, we'll use it. It's like a nice pencil. I remember liking it and all that stuff, so, like, it's fine. And then we'll find you in the drawer later and be like, I should probably throw this out sometime. Not now, though. And then, like, 7 years go by and you never throw out that pencil. If you're for Gotham's graphite supply, yeah. It takes a lot of graphite to get into a human-sized pencil, so. I'm so sorry to yawn. This has nothing to do with your costume. I just realized I'm wiped out. But I love this outfit, Twafo. This is such a good idea. How did you get this idea? You wind up in a box with old thread and some dice. Yeah, some, like, dice from the Pokemon board game that you're like, what am I gonna do with this? I just have like Squirtle dice. I can't use this for any other game, but I don't want to throw it out in case I find that board game. Stuff with it. Did Batman just use a big old sharpener or something? I wonder, how would you be defeated, Twafo? Would you just defeat yourself? Just eventually you're just like so used up. You're like, oh well, that's it for me, Batman. You can imagine Adam West using a giant sharpener on Twafo. Or if this is Earthbound, second time this week I'm making an Earthbound reference, you would just get a big eraser and erase it. So in Earthbound, there is a pencil statue, and then there's a pencil eraser statue. And you need like you need an eraser item to erase the eraser, and then you need an eraser item to erase the eraser statue. It's very weird, and I never understood as a kid. Love to look into why the hell they did that. Anyway, great costume. Love it. Instantly iconic. Fantastic outfit. I would love, if I was going through my dad's comics and I found a comic that had a big pencil man on it, I would sit down and read I would sit on the floor, legs spread apart like this, ass completely on some asphalt tiles in the basement, moldy asphalt tiles. And I would read the whole comic. I would take it out of his sleeve and read it. What about a giant pair of dentures that chews Twafo to death? Ooh, that's how the Joker would do it. Like little clackety teeth. Totally get Twafo this one. All right, Alex, I believe next up is you. Ooh, look at you. Very, very dramatic here. I'm loving it. Tell us about your outfit, Alex. Yeah, 1970s comic era is a strange time. They were trying everything. Did you know that in comics, if they put a big gorilla... Oh, I should move my camera down because chat's eventually going to be visible. And you never know what folks are saying in this video game. You never know when you're going to run into some erotic roleplay. I'm sorry, educational roleplay. So I'll move myself down here. Batman's known as the Dark Knight, so naturally there's a few night-like creatures. Okay, I like this vibe. You look really cool, actually. Are you night knights or like good night or like rough night or like last night or maybe fortnight? Which night would you be, Alex? 5 minutes ago you realized there's literally a Templar Knight dude as an actual anti-hero, sometimes villain guy, and he's in the third Batman game. You're the Darker Knight. Is that really in the Batman game? Someone named Darker Knight? That's so nuts. He's in the third or fourth one. Yeah. That's so good. You're the Darker Knight. Well, you're not the Darker Knight. Okay. But you could be. You could be. This is a great outfit, Alex. Are you like, I'm, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, come in your pictoglam. I would like to see it. Sam's cooking up something too. Okay, so it is definitely night themed. I'm loving the shoulder pads. I like the chainmail pants. Azrael, the angel of the night or something like that, probably. And it's cool, and you have a wispy sword. But you know, these shoes look a little too small for your feet, I'm gonna say. There's something about these shoes that they look small. But I do like the detail of the, I like the steel toe of it. You know, I like that it ends in that steel cap because it mimics the steel from up above, but I feel like they cut your toes off to put you in that, you know? I'm sorry, I'm yawning all the hell and back, by the way, folks. I don't get it. Maybe I need to drink a whole bunch of water. Also, the ad break starts in about 15 seconds, just so you know. But you look totally cool, and I wish it was nighttime right now, Alex, because I feel like you would look super cool glowing in the dark. Squish toes kind of gives villain energy, like how Darth Vader's always in pain because of his robot suit. I didn't know that, but it does make sense. He's like on a breathalyzer or something. Whereabouts is this? We're near the gay water. We're at gay water. Can you meet me at gay water? It's like, I think near a volcano or something, but I'm at gay water right now. That's where we are. Hope it helps. It's like right by the gay water, yeah. Don't go to the straight water. Oh my god. Mosquitoes everywhere. These boots are tiny compared to what you normally wear, but you're out of good silvery metal armor. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't look too bad, but it is like baby. It's almost baby vibes. Like Azrael with baby shoes. This is where the freaking frogs got gay. Exactly, yeah. You made this on a budget. You're saving for some killer new pieces of glamour. They're also currently like 1,000,000 gil a piece. I can't wait to see that glam. Would you show us? Would you be like, by the way, this is the glam that was like $1 billion? I would love to see it. You remember Gay Water? Oh. Iconic Gay Water. It's near the Lay Node Pyro. See where I am in my thing? You see the heat wells? It's really cool. You remember where you gotta go get ice cream and then Grandpa deep throats the ice cream? And we're all like, why did he do that? Like when Grandpa Cat ate the ice cream like that and no one was okay with that. Is that a cultural thing where like in America we had that response, or was it a global thing of like what the hell is happening here? We did watch that video last time, yeah. You picked up one piece that was 1,000,000 and it's kind of good, but you don't know if you made a fit that really bangs with it. You're undecided. You can show it off after the fashion theme. Oh god. Did Snake leave? Are you helping out? Oh, you're helping out. Alright, Snake, let's move on to your costume. I would love to find out more about this guy. He looks like the best car salesman in Gotham. Tell me about your outfit. Also love the anima stand, the little anima guy. I am Penny Plunderer. Hold on, let me continue to say. Penny Plunderer, huh? Pennies! Penny Plunderer, also known as Joe Coin, is a one-time villain in the DC universe who served as an enemy towards Batman. Growing up penniless, Joseph Coin worked as a newspaper boy to earn money for himself, selling papers for a mere penny. As an adult, Coin was fired after he got caught gambling with pennies. He then attempted to rob a store but found only pennies at the register and was still caught. In prison, Joe Coin decided to theme himself around pennies and go by the alias Penny Plunderer. It must be so stressful to be living in Gotham City. Not because of the rampant crime, but from birth, you gotta brand yourself. Probably huge pressure for parents to name their kids something that is like alliterative. Because if you don't, they're gonna pick their own name and it'd be something stupid like Penny Plunderer, you know. Love this. You're confused for plot reasons. Oh, I'm sure like after you beat the story, the pools are probably not gay anymore. But yeah, I love this. Real name is Joe Coin. Yeah, this is like an amazing outfit, Snake. Gotham is like Silent Hill. It drives everyone with trauma absolutely up the walls into obsession. It surely does. This guy's obsessed with pennies. That's so weird. You know, like it's traumatic and it's stressful. Like I can't imagine being a content creator in Gotham. I could not do this. I'd have to be like, hey guys, I'm like, what am I think Martin mentioned this name. I'm Pussy Poppin' Penelope. That was like the name of one of the Marlboros or whatever. You'd have to go for something, you know? You'd have to be like so hard into it. You couldn't just be like, just gonna hang out with some folks and play some video games on the internet. I'd have to be like, thanks for the sub. You know, just like pow. And like pop out a golf ball or something. Like, to be in Gotham, it must be so stressful, I tell you. It must be so hard. It must be so hard. Pride Month is over on your screen. Oh my god! That's what you get for corporate pride, honestly. Well, okay, I should probably move on. You thought there was backstory. The backstory would be that they used to dive into wishing wells and take the money down there, right? So that would be a great story, but it was like, no, he used to sell newspapers for a penny, and he's just obsessed with pennies. Oh. Let's move on to Naja. Naja, tell me about your outfit. I like all this green. It is kind of villainous to take the coins. Like, I'm sure for some folks, like, if you need the money, go ahead, you know. But, like, if you're a rich guy and you're just gobbling up every coin, jail, hell, you know, sitting in a hot room and wearing a vest. I hope it happens to you. You're stealing the coins and you're rich. Naja, what's up with this outfit? I like it. It is kind of given Batman villain. It's like the Joker, but he went to a fun party. You're a person who draws caricatures on the boardwalk. Oh my god. That is so funny because you look like a caricature. They come to life and become nuisances. Yeah, I love that, Naja. This is a great outfit. You are absolutely dressed like a caricature too with your big old hat. This so feels like somebody like on the boardwalk or like in Times Square or something. You'd run into somebody like this. And they would already have drawn you and be like, hey, pretty great, huh? What do you think? And you're like, oh my god, can you have it? And then, you know, they're like, yeah, of course. How about $50? It's like, oh, well. I just told this guy that it was great and it was so cool and he captured my essence. And then if you walk away from him, he just like turns the creature against you or something. This is a great outfit, Naja. I love it. I think, oh, hold on. There we go. I think it's fabulous. Down to the tiny little tie. It's just like a little tie. Lots of rings too. Just a handful of rings. But you do seem like a very magical person. How do you think you'd like, how do you think Batman would defeat you? I'm wondering how Batman defeated Joe Coyne. Did he just beat him up? Or Penniless Pincher or whatever his name is. He was planning to use a giant penny to kill Batman, but was defeated when he found out he was unable to use a payphone to call his henchmen for help as it required a nickel, and the penny plunder only had 5 pennies. He thus surrendered to Batman and was arrested. A newspaper costing a penny later announced Gotham Court had sentenced the penny plunderer to death. He didn't even do anything. Wait. It doesn't even say, it says the giant penny didn't kill him. It says he just didn't have the change to like call the guys, and so he was arrested and put to death. Is there another instance where he comes up and he dies? Due to Coyne's obscure motivations centralized around pennies and lack of recognition, he has never made another appearance in DC media. His reception was negligible enough to the point where the story of the giant penny was retconned to Two-Face robbing the Gotham Mint instead in both the comic book and the animated cartoon version. So I think, because like here's a picture of him in jail. You just had an experience. Tell us about the experience. If you wind up with a penny somehow, like, yeah, just take the pennies, right? That man has that penny in the Batcave. Yeah, he gets awarded the penny as a trophy. You saw You Like It Darker by Stephen King in the free library and had used a used foil instead. Oh no, not a condom foil. That's terrible. Alrighty, Sam. Tell me about your outfit. I gotta know. Tell me about this little Cyclops outfit. The penny fell on him, he died, and they retconned it to Two-Face. But there's a comic out there in his perspective where he literally dies and the penny goes to hell. That is so nuts. This poor guy. He's so obsessed with pennies it kills him. Oh, it was a meth foil thing. I see. Well, hey, let's hope they got into a real good book and decided not to go back to meth. Oh, they donated the book without finishing it. Bummer. You're compelled to dance. You are the rave casualty. You are compelled to dance to any sort of rhythmic sound. I see. Do you make Batman get stuck in a rhythm as well? You just like compel all of Gotham to dance with you, kind of Pied Piper style. Sometimes you hurt people because you can't stop. Yeah, you're just a poor broken heart. Damn, that is so tough, Sam. It's the Batman on drugs meme? Here's Penny Plunderer killed by a giant penny. Well, you know the rest. The penny fell on me. The next thing you know, I'm here. By the way, what precinct is this? I don't recognize it. Precinct. Precinct. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Dead. Do you recognize him? No. Just another thief, I guess. Another penny anti-thief. That's tough. And he's not at a precinct. He's in hell. The devil is talking to him. Whoa. He did go to hell. He died and went to hell. Wait a minute. This is me. Okay, hold up. That is me. That is a picture of me. What is this? Batman on drugs? Oh, I hope it doesn't play volume really loudly. Oh, it's about to play volume really loudly. Okay. It says get some at the start. Oh, was he on drugs when he was doing the Batusi? Is that what it? Oh no, this is just some weird degraded footage from 17 years ago. Just a GIF. I'm sure the music's great too. Hello, Mist. Good to see you. Then Batman just washed his blood off and put it up. Yeah, wash the blood off this penny that killed somebody. It's so dark. That's wild. Batman's kind of messed up when you think about it. The music makes it. I'll have to hear it after the show so I don't get muted on YouTube. Because they keep muting my stuff. Or blocking it in Belarus. And I'm sure there's some folks in Belarus that are like, I can't believe I can't watch this Tina right now. It's so wild. Excellent outfit though. I love the I think you also used this for like the fire dress up too. Because I like the iridescence of this outfit. It's very rave, it's very cool. You're vibing to the Final Fantasy music, to be clear. It is a good tune. Imagine being a kind of crappy villain and they're like, hey bud, nobody really liked you, so we're gonna execute you and send you to hell. Right? That's so mean. It's like, you know, if they made that comic today, they would do a sympathetic rewrite for him and be like, he was penniless. He wanted to turn our attention towards the corruption of society and capitalism. You know, and he'd be like killing people with pennies, like having a penny gun and shooting pennies at people to kill them. You know, like that would be sick. Make me write for comics, okay? Actually, I should go talk to the guy who lives down the street that does that. I was talking to him just yesterday when a branch fell and everybody came out of their house because this is what my neighborhood's like. Nothing happens in my neighborhood, so when a big sound happens, we all have to stand outside on the front lawns and be like, "What was that? Did anybody hear that? Did you guys hear that? What was that?" You know? They'll make him more evil, but he's still penny obsessed, and pennies are basically worthless. Aren't they thinking about, like, getting rid of pennies, too? So I talked to the guy who is the, I just call him the professor. I'm sure he's got a name. In fact, he signed his name and his wife's name in the card when they gave us, some cranberry bread. So I'll have to thank him next time. I forgot to. As he was walking, I was like, I kind of want to say thank you for that wonderful bread you baked us. You know. This reminds me of the last time a tree fell. It was 1983. Well, the last time a tree fell, it was in my backyard. And it was enormous. And it was only the crown of the, like, 200-year-old pin oak that's in our backyard. So they're going to be stopping penny production next year. Okay. Breaking news, local mischief maker steals $43.57 in pennies from Gotham City Bank. But now the weather, yeah. It would barely make the news, right? You're trying to imagine a DC Extended Universe Zack Snyder version of the Penny Blender. Would he be like super intense and like, Penny Blender, you're like super dark? They could have had him in the background of a movie picking a penny up off the ground. That would have been so sick. I think that would have been so great, Twafo. Just like looking at a shiny penny, like turning it over in a bus or on like death row or something. Yeah. Justice for the bad Batman villains. I want more stupid guys to show up. All of everybody's outfits are so great. Next time we should all just cosplay as these people though. This outfit is buck wild. They made this girl up just for this. I know Calendar Man. I remember Calendar Man. It might be different if it was like local mischief maker beats teller to death with $43.57 in pennies, right? But I'm just imagining that the teller was like, yeah, I guess you could take the pennies, whatever, you know. A true villain would buy a car in cash with the pennies, yeah. Yeah, that is true. You already did kind of dress up as this gal. That was for the Bizarro Day. Condiment King. Now, these folks have had a run back, right? Didn't Condiment King show up in, like, a recent thing? Like, was that in Suicide Squad or something? That's true. What else would you wear to the gay pool? I wish gay pools were real. I wish we had real gay pools. That would be, like, the community place to be. I would feel so good at the gay pool. Hi, Lesh. Good to see you. Condiment King is in the Poison Ivy animated series. There you go. Which is also gay, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And Polka Dot Man, I think, showed up in the Suicide Squad, yeah. He was on an episode of Harley Quinn a few years back. That's the one. That's the one. You open up the book and there's a spaghetti noodle in it. Yummy. Time for dinner. The real gay pools are the friends you made along the way, I guess. Well, thank you all for showing up to the gay pools as amazing Batman villains. These are really good. Gay pool should be in Deadpool 3. I think so in the background. King Tut is only in the Adam West Batman. They just put King Tut in there? That's wild. You're embarrassingly behind. And you are like, to my knowledge, the #1 Harley Quinn stan. Fine. Anything holding you back? The Condiment King relishes crime. Everyone else needs to catch up with him. All right. You haven't watched the Harley show since season 3 or 4. Did something turn you off for it or something? Yes, I did hear that there was a bunch of different alternate universe Deadpools in that. I think my dad watched that and he enjoyed it, if I'm not mistaken. Ersky is correct. It's the Harley Quinn series, not Poison Ivy. But Ivy does figure in it, yeah. Yeah. Wait, Baby Pool is real and it was Ryan Reynolds' baby? That's hilarious. That's a good bit. Having a baby for the bit? Isn't normal Deadpool canonically pansexual? I think so. I can't speak to it. I know he's like a big fan of Spider-Man. And I don't watch the movies or read the comics. But I do know some folks who really love Spider-Man and Deadpool together. They make art of it. And that shows up sometimes on my Twitter feed, and I'm like, okay, good to see these boys together. Back at it again. These guys can't get enough of each other. And I don't know if that's real or just a fan imagining. You're pretty sure Deadpool is Pan. Okay, that works out. You keep forgetting where and how you can watch the Harley Quinn show, and you never think to check your cable services on-demand stuff. Well, maybe you can make a little appointment with the TV guide. You know. He's got a crush on... Okay, so it's canonical, Wes. Listen, I don't know. I see things, and then I'm like, oh, isn't that movie about sex? And then folks are like, no, stupid, it's not. So now I won't say anything about movies ever again. What should we dress up next, guys? Should we have a gay pool party? I'm afraid that by the end of this show, the gay pool is going to be dead. And it's going to be like a really crap gray pool instead. You saw the movie with some very specific expectations and you're let down. I'm sorry for misleading you. Oh, Circles of Hell idea. Oh yeah. So the idea was like dress up like you're somebody. You could be a demon or like a sufferer in like a specific circle of hell. There's like circles of hell. It could be canonical to like Dante's Inferno or whatever, honestly. Dress up as 13 Sentinels characters. That could be cute too. But I think a lot of like it's just school uniforms is the problem. So is there a primer in the Circles of Hell lore? Yeah, Dante's Inferno. But also, Nausea, you could just make up something. Just be like, I'm from the Circle of Hell where people go when they make you wait on holds for 45 minutes and then they hang up. That's where I'm from. And then you make an outfit based on that. So outfits you'd find in various Circles of Hell is a theme. We can still do the gay pool idea at some point, right? Hopefully there are going to be some fun, like, gay pools somewhere. I'm sad that they're about to, like, pour bleach in the gay pool. They're about to ungay the pool. Yeah, a synopsis on Inferno will give you enough to work with. They, like, each level of hell in Dante's Inferno is, like, people act differently there and they get different tortures there. But also, I don't know. I'm for doing something silly, you know? As long as it seems like you're suffering in some kind of way, it's good. You have an alt that is perfect for a Circles of Hell glam show. You'll have a picture of her in Discord, though, because you're not that far in with her yet. Okay, I'd love to see it. You're from a Circle of Hell where you go, you just got into an elevator with a bunch of people who ate Taco Bell. Yeah. And why would you be there? Is it because, like, you crop dusted a plane once? Dante's Inferno is very funny because he put a bunch of actual people he didn't like in various Circles of Hell, right? He's like, and that's where Daniel lives. He's an asshole, and I hate him. Because he eats loud. And so he's in a place where he can't eat, you know, or something like that. The Circles of Hell are from Dante Alighieri's Bible fan fiction, indeed. Yeah, it's just biblical fan fiction. He's like, what would the afterlife be like if it was good, bad, and kind of neutral? The Divine Comedy was pretty hilarious if you're a 12th century Catholic. Yeah, just like a lot of like plays and stuff from that time period. I remember eating too much Taco Bell. Oh, eating the last like soft taco in the box. Like you ate 8 and there was like a 12 pack or something. I don't know how. I haven't ordered from Taco Bell in a very long time. Like you ate 8 out of the 12 and only left 4 for the 5 people to divide. Then you go to the Taco Bell hell. Yeah. And every now and then it just goes boom. And you're like, I could cover some Taco Bell, but everyone's partying. You do think we should do something Pride themed for Pride Month though? Man, that is true. Oh snap. The last Saturday is going to be next Saturday. Should we do some fun drag zonas? And you all got to invent cute little drag names. That's a cute idea. I saw an incredible drag performance. I think it was a short where a performer had a combustible. I always think about Marina Summers did a really good. I'll tell you about the combustible thing in a second. Marina Summers did an amazing performance to the song. It was called like Believer. It sounded like an Imagine Dragons song, honestly. So I was like, Marina Summers, you're doing this to like this Imagine Dragons ass song. But she had on this beautiful sculptural dress that had like a very pointy like hat, and she had this detachable sequined heart on. Which is, I've seen the bit before with the detachable heart. However, she took it out, the lights went off, and it started shooting lasers out of it. And I was like, ah! So Marina Summers is kind of a god tier drag queen. And not just because of the lasers, but she's just stunning and doesn't do anything wrong. Well, I don't know. Maybe she's like kicking puppies or something. But as a performer, really incredible. But the one I just saw as a short today was a performer doing a song to, I think it's like Adele, Set Fire to the Rain, and went like this to their gown, and the gown caught fire on the wrists and was like sending out like embers. It was so nuts. It was so wild. Drag is so nuts, dude. We should show up to the gate pool and look hot. Sadly, I think by the end of the show, so what we've been doing in the story is this place is like a a digital recreation of a lost world. And every time we go to a district, we have to shut down the computer that's like running the simulation of all these dead people. So all the people are going to vanish and all the color leaves the world. So the pools won't be gay anymore. He's so sad. It's Tina signs off on all of Marina Summers' ideas and actions. Yeah, God forbid, like, I go to Marina Summers' like Twitter and she's like, yeah, I think, insert bad comments here. That'd be terrible. You can activate an NG Plus quest. It will bring back the gay pools. Oh yeah, that's right. We can do that. But do I want to do that? Who knows? Anyway, I just love Marina Summers' fashion and performances. I'll say that. I know nothing about what she does outside of that. Anywho, yeah, why not some fun drag stuff? If you're like a femme presenting character, I'd like to see some mask drag or gender neutral drag, and if you're a mask presenting character, maybe some feminine kind of drag or neutral drag. Like, drag can be anything. Drag can be like anything. I think when I think of like folks who are doing like really weird cool stuff that's sort of like genders whatever, think of I'd say like, I think Acid Betty comes to mind just because I just saw her on the recent season of Drag Race on All Stars and stuff. But you really could just do kind of whatever you want, as long as it's big and it's showy and maybe there's a pun in there. I'd love to see it. You can leave NG Plus and never return after, you know, because you've been holding the same NG Plus progress for like 3 years now. Oh, wow. How about that? Acid Betty's stuff is like really wild. Yeah. There's plenty of performers that are just like, I don't have to always wear like a bra and a dress, you know. Creature being a drag king would eat. Oh yeah, I mean, we're almost there. I just have to hide the boobies, pretty much. One of my favorite kings, and they were on Dragula, and I was like so shocked they didn't win. They were recent-ish. So let's see. Dragula. Let's see. Aside from Land Insider, who's spectacular. Oh, all that's coming up is Land Insider, but they were, I think, like Throb Zombie. That's who it was. Throb Zombie. Yeah, Dragula. It's a horror-themed drag show. Throb Zombie is so hot. It's so nuts. Their performances are wild. And they do masculine drag. Throb Zombie's a great name for someone who's doing horror-themed drag, right? Anyway. Throb Zombie. Land Insider is another great one, too, and does great king stuff. There's so many great kings out there, so. But Throb Zombie, I was like, I cannot imagine anybody else winning the show but Throb. And I don't think Throb won that season. I think Throb was like top 5, maybe top 4. Throbinson Crusoe is really good too, yeah. So maybe that'll be our inspiration for next week, is like drag and dress up, you know. So I'll put that in the Final Fantasy XIV fashion. So next week's theme is Creatures Drag Race. Come dressed in drag, presenting as something other than you usually do. Make an over-the-top drag persona for your character. Okay, hello Juan, good to see you. That's drag and dress up, not drag and dress up, right? Yeah, sorry about that. So, oh yeah, true. You could do Throbinson Carews Ho. That's true. Hi Michi, so good to see you. Thank you all so much for joining, and thank you for dressing up today. I loved everyone's Batman villains. These were so funny. These are really good. Love it. And then I guess it's time to do the main story quest. You'd put money on you forgetting that's the theme, remembering when the show starts, and showing up with the false mustache. I'll take it. As you could be like, I don't know, what would your drag name be? The game she plays. Okay, I gotta remember what to do. Let me get my cat out real quick. Let's get walking. Can I get my guy? Here we go. Guy activation. Perfect. We're going this way. So when we last left off, oh, Petey is the MC of the drag show, by the way. She is a queen. Queen's walking. Everyone stay out of the way. Queen's walking. You feel like a lot of it for you is going to be thinking of a good name, right? The name is very important. Think of it throughout the week. I'm sure you'll come up with something really good. I hit up this 8th right. Have I already done so? Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, Twafo's got some real good jokes. I know that this idea is gonna come easy. Also, is the game loud enough? And the freaking ad break is gonna start soon. Let me know if I need to drum up some more volume. How have you been, by the way, Michi? I hope that you're not boiling. I hope the weather isn't boiling you alive. Last time we played, we met Kral's family. Her mom and dad, who had passed very, very long ago in our digital recreations here in this dimension of Alexandria. You know, Kral had to make up for lost time. She had to get to know her parents, who she had never met before. Grahatia helped, I guess? You're working on your glam right now. I'm so excited for you, Pine. We found out that Grandpa, yeah, back in the day, Grandpa could really throw some neck. As it turns out, he showed us. And then we were like, thank you, Grandpa, for showing us that. So he ate some ice cream in front of us to lighten the mood, and I guess it did. Really united us in thinking, wow, what the hell, Grandpa? You don't remember that? It was so nuts. It happened like right at the end of the stream, so I was like, what do I do with this information? I don't know what to do. What the hell? Okay, so where you're at in Oakland is close to the water so it doesn't get too hot. Does the humidity ever bother you? I don't know why I said it like that. Still think about Grandpa, I guess. So we're getting to know Kral's parents, and we're slowly shutting down every district. Yeah, he was like, this is a fun party trick to pull up for the whole family. Merry Christmas, everybody. Watch what I can do. Glog. Like, really? 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 So that's what he could do, I guess. And thankfully, no one followed suit. The temperature is dropping there. And although it's going to be more humid, it's going to stay at the temperature for 2 weeks. And then there's a storm tomorrow. How about that? Do you guys ever worry about, like, trees and stuff breaking? Look what I learned in the army. Yeah, this is from my cadet days. That song, you know, the YMCA was right. Or whatever, I don't remember. I think that's actually about the Navy. Never mind. And it's not that the band wasn't called YMCA, it was the Village People. I'm sorry, I got a lot of it wrong there. But anyway, you wish y'all had a storm. We've been having a lot of storms lately. But I guess it's been keeping it relatively cool. But this next week is going to be 100-degree weather. If you're able to play Final Fantasy XIV, you would do something game themed like Joyous Stick. Joy Stick would work great. Because Joy is a great, like, women's name. Joy. And Butt and Mash, love it. Most of your trees are about 100 years old, but the younger ones are still leaning after the last storm. You hope the thunderstorm isn't windy. Yeah, I hope not either. Hello, Manny. You totally didn't run into a bunch of middle-aged folks in Yokohama and formed a party of misfit part-timers to take down a secret government organization trying to bleach Japan. Oh, interesting. That sounds like a fun thing to not do. Good on you, Manny. Some middle-aged folks in Yokohama? That sounds cool. Neat. It's good to see that you're getting up to some fun hobbies, Manny. We're gonna make some story progress. We have to, like, delete every district of this digital area so that, the big lady, Sphene, so that she doesn't get power from it anymore. She's in a building over there. She's got that cool big building. Great idea, Kiosk Queen. I love those names. Those are great. It's very windy today, and it was cool to sit in the balcony and hear the wind whip around your building. Did you get some good sun today, too, Nausea? Ever since I found out what sunburn actually is, I've been so upset to find out that I've been getting mild sunburns all the time. I thought it was when your skin got really flaky and peeled off. I didn't know it was just like when you get pink sometimes. When you're white and you get pink. I didn't know that was what it was. We gotta turn heaven off because it's using up all the world's energy, all this ding-dang AI. It's cooking the fish in the sea and pumping poison into everybody's neighborhoods, Alex. So... little too hot to sun yourself. Y'all are in the 90s today. Yeah, feel that. I feel that. Yeah, we gotta turn off the AI for Sphene. She's doing too much.
Kriya, Raha, Lamachia. With your help, I was able to not only bond with my parents, but I know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that much and so much else, I thank you.
I'm still so jealous you got the Savannah Bananas game. So not fair. Oh, God. You know, I applied for tickets because I think they're going to be in Baltimore or DC or something in August. And I found out about it last year and I applied and they were like, sorry, you didn't make it. So good, I freaking bet it was. Oh, did you know, speaking of baseball, and I'll pay the points for it. I think we might have mentioned this the other day, but the Washington Nationals now don't have a bat boy. They have a bat dog. So a dog is running up and getting the equipment now. I don't think they're doing it nonstop. I think they still have like a bat boy on the field and maybe like a ball boy as well. But I think they should just switch to just the dog. For real though, you were there to meet up with an old battle bud that ended up moving there after his time in the service. That's really nice, Manny. I thought you just ran into some random folks. I love that you're meeting up with some friends. That's really cool. What does he think of, what does he think of his time in Yokohama? Oh, we're done the quest. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I'll get it. Krygel is eager to learn about the Milala people. Oh, she joined the K Club, so it was easier for her to get tickets. Okay, so I'm sure that's a subscription fee or something. Yeah, I was making dinner when I heard the game and I turned the volume off when I saw we were down like 6-0. And I just started playing compilation videos on my phone again. I was like, I don't need this today. Trying to have a nice day. You heard that we won? We were down like 6-0. It was only the 4th. But then I had to go upstairs and do my makeup. What do you mean we won? Let's see. No, we lost 9-0. I think we won like yesterday's game. Yeah, we won 5-3 and 4-1 against the Rays. We've been maybe less than halfway decent lately. Yeah, we won yesterday. Yeah. It's tough out here, let me tell you. It's tough. It's rough. It's tough in these streets, let me tell you. It is hard. But, you know, you gotta love the game. Hey, also, today's O's Yanks game was the free MLB game of the day, and I warned everybody so that they could watch me cry, I guess. New York pitcher had a no-hitter going through 7, was taken out because he reached his pitch limit. Okay. That's tough, but you know what? These days, I'm not surprised. If it's a perfect game through 7, I think they probably would have let him stay. But a no-hitter... Sorry. The Yankees are paying way too much for a pitcher to, like, blow out his arm and then be out for the season and then the next year and then come back and be mediocre, you know? That's just... They're not going to do all that.
As my parents told us, the cabin inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Malala's ancient homeland, but I'm hoping it'll yield some other information as well.
I love it that this game is, like... What's the best device for telling us some information? At Endwalker, they had, it might have been Shadowbringers. I think it was probably Shadowbringers. But Emmett was like, look at this wall. It's my people suffering. And then we had the Yakui wall. And now we're like, time to go look at a wall again. This is the best form of information delivery. This is the time of year where the season where Yanks will bench players even if they're on fire. Yeah, because the injury bug does bite hard. I tell you, Manny, it does get you. Meanwhile, the O's are like, I don't care that your arm fell off. I don't care, actually. Like, get back in there. McCann was pitching with a broken nose and blood shooting out of his face last year. That wasn't even a team thing. That was him being like, it's not really a big deal. Shooting blood, you know? It's the wall. Disney World Exhibit Edition. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have, like, somebody talking about the wall to us. Like we usually do. They don't usually let us do this without someone telling us about it. Yeah. You get the pitch limit thing from a medical standpoint, but if you're a pitcher and you had a no-hitter going and you got pulled out because of the pitch limit, you'd be furious. Would you? Would you be? I wonder. I guess it just has to deal with your pride, you know. You looked up a Throb Zombie fan cam and basically, and holy moly, I know, they're so cool. They're like out of control. So much energy. Throb Zombie has so much energy. To answer my earlier question, your friend is doing great. You didn't expect him to have 4 kids though. That's a lot of kids. It's 100% a pride thing. Yeah, for me, it'd be like, you got it, boss. Hey, I'm done for the day. I'm clicking my heels and going home early. Woohoo, it's a snow day for me. You know, like, be like, hell yeah, I didn't even have to finish a whole day. Threw 100 pitches. Like, if you throw 100 pitches, not a lot of folks have more than like 110 in the tank to throw. If you've thrown your pitch limit, I'm not sure if it was 80 or 100 for that pitcher, but that's a lot of work, you know? Especially if you're struggling and you just walk the guy, they're going to pull you, you know. So we're looking for information on preservation on this wall.
Preservation? The scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion in case you stopped playing this game for a little while and came back and were like, what the hell's going on? And prior to that, they created the Endless. As living memories, likely they're also their creation, I expect they would have carefully curated any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out, nonetheless.
If you had a no-hitter going, they'd have to send half a dozen teammates to carry you off the field. And they would. And they would, Pine. I'm sure they would.
I'm all for it, of course. Seeing as the key once belonged to Malala, could hurt to learn about him.
What's up, FLV? Good to see you. Now you're trying to get used to be calling Unka-san for the rest of the weekend. Better than, like, Unko-san, right? That would just mean poop, Mr. Poop, right? But you're just like, Uncle, I suppose.
Right then, let's head inside.
Yeah, Japanese uncle status achieved. That's pretty cool. At least it's not Unko. Everyone is everyone as warm as you are, FLV? I got this nice AC unit, which is finally not spewing bugs into my room, so I'm quite comfortable. We'll see how long that lasts. Ooh, the Malala 1, the Malala 2. Now, they have done the go look at the wall a lot lately. Hey, this is UPS Church. Looking very cool. I like this outfit. This is a fun look. Love the turquoise necklace. Love that. Nice little layered necklace. Very cute. Very, very cool outfit there, UPS Church. It's very warm, but very windy, so it's not too bad. Yeah. I'm hoping we don't get a ton of wind because those trees are brittle here. I do not want to hear another tree branch breaking. It was so loud and scary. Oh, it does look very Attack on Titan. Excellent job, UPS Church. Your AC is broken, but you're hoping to get it fixed this week. Oh my god, what are you going to do?
Why a mystical atmosphere here? Is this what the Malala homeland was like?
Ding ding, correct. And now it's, what do we got now? Oh, I was hoping it was a little like robot bunny person, you know. Just a regular robot.
What's going on?
Why does a robot sashay with such hip sway? Oh, well, I can do this easily. I got a button.
The H's with the Malala peoples recreated even exact in detail thanks to the particle of electrode. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions.
Are you talking still? Okay.
But I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the steps and the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark on an educational journey.
Because my robot voice was always this, and I'm sure it's not too different. It would be so funny if this volcano was another lava house. Like, yeah, you can't get in unless you're a Lalafell. You have to Fantasia right now in front of me. You like the voice changer effects? I'm glad. There's even a guide. How considerate, meow.
All right then, as we wander around, if there's something we do not understand, we'll be sure to ask of you.
Oh.
Psst, incorrect. Does its tour our facility take the form of a quiz tour? So the correct answer is, follow the instructions of your guide. That is yours truly. I took a robot voice on top of this. That is yours truly. I'm sticking up on a jet voice anyway.
Sorry.
Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm sure it'll be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us.
Sure, girl. Whatever you say.
Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond.
I literally can't help myself. I guess I've been doing this for 10 years without a voice changer, so... I still talk like this when we have to do a robot. Alright, let's read the Malala one. The panel bears information on the history of the Malala. In the distant past... In the distant past, the Malala abided in peace upon isles of eternal summer. Winter never visited that bountiful land, and flowers ever blooms in all colors of the rainbow. But such idyllic days did not last, for just when it seemed the westerly wind had turned cold, the seas suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all the animals soon perished. Now there is, not to tie this back to South American lore and stuff like that, but there are tales in South American and indigenous North American history of like folks walking through the ice tunnels, like caverns carved through ice by like a split or a rift, that like the ancestors of the indigenous Native Americans would walk through along the kelp highway. So there was very little food or forage at that point because it was entering like the ice age, or even exiting an ice age. It was like during a time of very intense climate change, and these people were migrating from the north to the south so they could find more forage and better hunt. And so there's like these tales in indigenous folks' histories, especially along like the Pacific coast, I want to say, of traveling along the kelp. I think it's called the kelp highway or the kelp belt, where like they were mostly surviving off of kelp and other like seaweed stuff in order to live. So I'm very interested. This is not maybe pertinent right now, but I'm interested to hear about this sudden climate event happening and changing Malala history. Thank you for that clip, by the way, Banny. So, such idyllic days did not last. The sea suddenly froze over. From the fish in the water to the birds in the sky, all the animals soon perished. This unnatural weather continued with seemingly no end, and one by one the Malala fell until the death toll was beyond counting. Those who still lived could do naught but pray as they huddled together for precious warmth. Let's read the Malala too. The Malala are keepers of a mighty relic passed down through the ages. While it has the appearance of a crystal, by whose hand it was wrought is unknown. When a great calamity froze their isles, the speaker, the spiritual leader, fervently prayed to the relic for salvation. Now that doesn't come up in most indigenous histories. I don't think they had a big crystal that they then could travel dimensions with, but you know, details, whatever. In their prayers, relic opened for them a golden path, one that shone like the light of dawn, and through it they fled to a new land. Okay, since ancient times, I feel like they've told us all of this already, so we just like are brushing up on it, I suppose. Since ancient times, the Malala have excelled in calculations by using formula in... What is my buffalo doing? What is my little guy doing? Hey, how'd you get up there, pal? My little guy. Where'd he go? Wait. Where'd my little guy go? Oh, he's next to me now, okay. Anyway... By using formula and figures to represent all natural phenomena, they succeeded in devising a unique system of magic. The buffalo dreams of mountain goating, yeah, I suppose so. He thinks he's a goat. There you go. Little path potatoes! We love it! This gift proved invaluable to the new homeland, where they employ their calculations to etch arcane circuits upon the ore, which later came to be known as electrope. Through this ingenious technique, electrope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning, but convert it into the energy of any element. And now for Malala 4. Esteemed for their excellence in the study of electrope, the Malala were favored by the rulers of many a nation. Some among them have attempted to invoke the power of their ancient relics to return to their homeland, but their efforts were to no avail. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Eventually, this relic came to be forgotten, and now some question whether it actually existed. Okay, well, it does. Are we gonna go to like the frozen homeland, the Malala, and like thaw it out a little bit? Leave it on the counter before mom comes home so that she can cook it up for dinner? Is that what we're gonna do? At some point. There's still a lot left in like our world source to explore, but like it's kind of cool that we've been going to different dimensions and such. Don't mess with the Dominican Republic's ritual crystals bestowed upon us by the ancient aliens to help aid in navigating the water extractor that was formerly at the center of the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one, Manny. I'll let you have that one. This place looks cool as hell. I can't imagine us going to another place, guys. That would be out of control if we're doing that now. If we're like, time to go to the Lala Frozen Land. Yeah, you forgot to take out the frozen land of the Malala. And you can't do it when she calls you to open the door 10 minutes before she gets home because it's not going to thaw out in time. But really, what should have been done is you got to take it out of the freezer the day before or 2 days before and thaw it. So it's kind of on mom for that one. She should have taken it out 2 days ago. Oh, here we go. Robot time.
If I may have your attention, you stand within the shrine of the Malala, enlightened people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. Much of folklore they originally hailed from the paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas.
Do they just expect you to blow past all the dialogue that you've heard up until this point and also the monitors? I guess they do, right? Because they're telling us everything that they just had us read.
This being a spiritual leader guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here with the sacred relic she wielded in this place and before rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they may return to their ancestral home.
The sacred relic! That must be the key used to initiate the interdimensional fusion.
Interdimensional fusion. If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, time for a history quiz.
I hope it goes like, da-da! That's always like the quiz sound for like Japanese quizzes.
Here we go.
There are 4 erasures in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe the statement to be true, you must apply it to erasure by operating the panel. Simply yes. Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin.
If there's no objections, let us have Kriya do the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friends. Of course. Owing to our innate gift in arcane calculations. We Malala not only transformed Electrope into a miraculous tool, but excelled in its study besides. As such, despite originally being outsiders, we were favored by the rules of many a nation. That's true. Boom. Homecoming. When lightning threatened the world, Malala turned to our relic once more. Invoking its power, we opened a portal and returned to ancient homeland. That is not true. They've never been able to go back. I paid attention. I might as well use this stream as a vocal demo reel to get some side voice acting gigs. Don't let them hear my impression of Graha, though. It's just my voice saying meow. Oh, I see. Either that is a very thick filter or you're truly terrible at hearing words. Because like 90% of the robot talk is just noise. Is it really bad? All right, vote yes or no for the robot filter. Is it like impossible to parse? You can read and it's not too important to you, to be clear. Still, like if people are lurking, they're like, what the hell is this noise? Since I was talking about baseball earlier, New York Times baseball contributor and author of the book Skipper, Why Baseball Managers Matter and Always Will, passed away today. I did not know that, UPS Church. How interesting. I hadn't heard of that book or the Times author. It's tough to understand with the text. Okay, we'll be canning the robot voice, and I'll just do this, my usual robot voice. The hell is this noise? All right, Clamp. Thank you all for letting me know. The robot voice has been canned. You did think, what the hell is this noise? But you assumed it was in the game. It was just like... It sounds like the intro robo jargon by 2B's pod at the beginning of Nier Automata. Okay. Well, it's canned now. Praying fervently upon the sacred relic, the speaker opened a portal through which our people fled. However, she alone had to remain behind to sustain the power. That is not true. It's telling us the answer also. I'm skipping that text. So I might get this wrong, but because I skipped some of the other text. Long ago, our people dwelled on isles of eternal summer where the flowers ever bloomed, yet eternity did not last, for a calamity turned the bounteous waters to barren ice. Yeah, that sounds about right. Why? Was this harder in the beginning? Like, did they make this much easier for people that didn't read? You just remember the beginning of the Nier route when I turned the audio speed to minimum and people were like yelling at you? Did I do that? I turned the audio speed to minimum. I was having like all the dialogue really slow or something? Or was it just like I couldn't hear the dialogue at all? The wind just blew over a wrought iron bench that you have in the backyard. That's some force, you know. I don't remember that at all. Nines was talking. Oh, I turned the speed super slow. Oh, did I do that so I could understand what they were saying at the start of the game? Because they were like speaking really fast or something. It was super slow down. Why did I do that? I did it as a goof that people were like, you're missing lore. And I'm like, whatever, it's fine. The game was still great. Lore or otherwise. Plus, you have to see that opening cutscene a billion times anyways. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I answered correctly on the first attempt. Hell yeah. So it's for cutscene skippers. That's so wild, but okay. Good, great that they make this game accessible to everyone, including people who hate the game. Interesting.
Great work, Kriya. I always knew you could do it.
Taken at face value, the information here would suggest that Malala had simply migrated from a distant past. But we know better. We're aware of the existence of reflections, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. Meow. You think you were too late getting home to use your points to turn Malala into pee-pee poo-poo for maximum effect? That is a damn shame. That would have you really would have nailed it. Just think of what's coming up in the next cutscenes, FLV. I'm sure something's coming up. Something that you got to be able to work in there to turn it to pee-pee poo-poo. For like me voice acting a cutscene.
Alright. For an event that froze the seas, the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind. That which ushered in the age of endless frost.
Artbird is now pee-pee poo-poo. Yeah. If we have to run into Artbird again, I'm gonna scream. If I have to run into pee-pee poo-poo again, get that pee-pee poo-poo out of my heart. I don't want him locked in there. Not gonna lie, if you get the gist of a cutscene, you'll skip the rest of it. If it's just like everyone talking about what they've done and what they're about to do, I can get that. If it's a voice cutscene, you're probably missing some stuff because they got twists and turns, you know.
And legend holds that, during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight.
The Arch of Arcanuma 2 traces its roots to the calculations of the South Sea Islanders. We can't outright conclude that these people were the Malala. There's enough points of similarity to support the theory, meow. If you have Muse to your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. Oh, boysies! This is great for lore paying attentioners like myself.
How many of these quizzes are there? Ugh.
At least I have Frey in there to give Pee Pee Poo Poo a hard time. Yeah, now I've got an emo son inside me. The fight. Or I got emo non-binary child, maybe.
Look at someone's like, I don't get it. Who are you and what is this and where are we and where do the yellow pools show up so I can kill somebody?
Do you think Jennifer Coolidge would skip cutscenes? You gotta admit you're the same as Manny. You don't have time to wait for URNJ to get to the point. That's tough. I do that in any kind of like, if we got like a seasonal thing, I don't have time for made up people. Listen. I don't have time for that. That's too much. When they're like, oh, this person and they have a husband, I'm like, skip. Unless you're a man and you have a husband, I don't want to know. Or a woman with a wife. Unless it's going to be gay, I will not be seeing any seasonal cutscenes. Who gave us this baller axe to throw at the sad wizard man at the end of Shadowbringers? Well, I could have done it without him. For real. I could have beat Emmett with my hands tied behind my back. It is fun solidifying the idea that the Alexandrians had actual aliens in the form of... That is kind of interesting, yeah. It was ancient aliens, but they were really small and cute. And they knew magic really good. Well, I guess they did sneak ancient aliens in there. You feel like Jennifer Coolidge would skip cutscenes, but people would be cool with it, yeah. Like... They would be like just so happy that she was going to play about 15 minutes of the game after doing a Q&A or something. The long-winded Realm Reborn text for simple tasks is a bit much these days, I bet, yeah. But like, I remember they did some cute, like, they have done some nice holiday stuff. Did I miss more things to look at? Why are there faces here? Why are we surrounded by bionicles? Wooklamot, her name... does give me Bionicle vibes. Like, I would buy that Bionicle for sure. Time for me to take my meds, so there we go. That is done. Alright, Mechanical Guide. We have come to the most enigmatic location in the museum. While it is known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Malala themselves. Why the hell would the Malala make something this big? This is too much. I do like it's ramp accessible, though. We do love ramp accessibility. Reminds you of that part in the Zodiac fight. This area? Reminds you of the part of the Zodiac fight? I don't even remember the Zodiac fight, gotta be honest. Oh, right. Wait. Are you talking about me being like, shut up, get this guy off the stage. Jesus Christ. Just like ranking over here. Give it up, buddy. Stop talking. You talking about when I was like telling Asahi to shut the hell up? Oh, you meant the ancient masks. I thought we were still on the why would you skip a cutscene? I was so close to skipping a cutscene when like Frandlbert or whatever his name was, like Asahi's Organization 13 persona, like his whole thing when he was just like, oh, I realize it now. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, Christ alive. He's dead. He's dead. Make him shut the hell up. And then we ran into him again. That was so mean. That was specifically mean to me. It felt pointed. It felt like they hotfixed that in the game to be like, you don't like this guy. He's going to be in all these cutscenes, ruining the vibe. And then you're going to have to fight him as Zodiac and then again in some sort of hell thing. It was too much. You had to leave for a moment because BGM a bazillion for a trial, and then everyone decided to keep being dead while you're healing. Oh, really? That's interesting. I'm sorry to hear that the game she plays. Frandelbert. Oh, Fandaniel. Yeah. Fandaniel, that's his name. Yeah, we get it. You had a doomsday level depression. Whatever. He was... Why did they put... For real, why did they put him in so much of Endwalker? But, whatever. It gave me somebody to hate. They're like, we need a hateable dude. Thancred can't always be the guy, and we already kind of like burnt our pee pee poo poo. So, what are we gonna do? Fandaniel. I mean, they made him the source of the problem. They're making the narrative, Nasha. So they decided at some point, cooking up the thing, they're like, somebody's got to screw this up. How about Fandaniel? Why not? Somebody used LB3 right at the start of phase 2, and you're thinking, that's a bold move for someone who's been dead 6 times. You don't think we might need it? Yeah, to res everybody? Apparently not.
That's rather curious, says Crown.
Isn't it, though? Some have suggested this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. Hey, just men? Is that it? And that brings us to the final quiz. Were there any female Malala? Answer appropriately. End in 5, 4, 3, 2. There's a mess ton of Fandaniel likes. Of course! You gotta have, like, an unlikable guy. It's critical. You gotta have a guy that you don't like. It's really easy to make a guy that you don't like a villain, you know. How many types of masks are there?
It's the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds.
Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you're ready to answer. There's as many masks as there are people, I'm sure. Let me hit up this Aether Current, though, which I haven't been doing. We get that. So 1, 2. Just kind of check the lip shape. So we got diamond mouth. We got kind of like ooh mouth. Diamond mouth. So still up to 2. We got ooh mouth. We gotta start running up, I think. Just 2 so far. Yeah, they're gonna have kitty cat face mouth, I'm sure. So got ooh mouth. Okay, we got a new one. I don't even know what to call that, but that's number 3. Please don't engage me in battle. Please don't engage me in battle. Please don't engage me in battle. Prefer the former party member turned villain trope. Only to redeem themselves 5 seconds before the game ends. That's a fun one, yeah. Back to Diamond Mouth. Ooh, we got a... Hold on. So that was that 3? And now we got 4 because we got different kind of thing. 4. I think it's just 4. Okay. That's called a pineapple? That is gonna make me lose it. I think we're just go with 4 here. Unless I'm missing some. This will make me ill, but I think it's just 4 kinds of mouths. There are only 4 kinds of mouths in the world. Thinking of Mother 3? Well, yeah, that is too sad to think of. Don't do that right now. Mother 3 will break your heart. Can I jump down there, you think? I don't think I'll make it. Mouth 3 gang. Big fan of Mouth 3. Yeah, I guess tag yourselves. I'm kind of a fan of Mouth 4 because it seems like a fun elderly face to me. Yeah, there's only 4 mouths out there. Smile, frown, kitty cat face, and ooh. You're the blue whale mask. Yeah, you got that filter so you can suck up a bunch of krill and maybe cryo. One of these definitely looks a little more fishy. Like the one on the left looks very fishy. But we'll say there's 4 kinds of mouths. You don't know which mouth is which number. Okay, so you got diamond is 1, fish mouth is 2, mouth 3 is the one Naja's talking about, the blue whale mask, and mouth 4 is, it kind of looks like a person with the mustache and like curly eyebrows. That's mouth 4. They're all fun regardless. Ah, damn it. There goes my jogging. Get out of here. Feel like you might be a 3 or a 4 fan, Sam, but we'll see. I'm gonna guess 4. No, robot guys, why now? Can't you hear this sad-ass music? The music's too sad for you to fight me. I wonder if they're hitting a 5th secret face somewhere. Like on the ceiling or something. I can't see it. And they don't expect gamers to look upwards. Are you kidding me? You would like to have one of each for different occasions. I guess. I mean, sure. If you don't want to play the game, you can certainly say that. You'd pick 4 because it reminds you of Agni and Rudra from Devil May Cry, right? So, how many kinds of masks are there? Have you determined the answer? There's 4. Can't wait to get this wrong. I'd be stunned. So your answer is 4. How about everybody else?
Seriously? I thought it was 6.
Like Kriya, I also believe it's 4.
As do I. Yeah. The real tech is to run through all the answers until it tells you it's right. That's the skipper tech, I guess. Gamers got gamer neck, so they can't look up. That's true. Gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for that. Might develop a pinched nerve. And the correct answer is... they just bring out a gun. You're all dead. 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. The answer is death to all humans. Pow, pow, pow.
Damn it! Where in the hell did I mess up?
And that concludes the quiz tour of the steps of the speaker. Thank you for your visit today, and eagerly look forward to your next visit. Okay, bye. You didn't see that there were more above the bottom row. That's tough.
Finished at last.
Yo, voice cutscene.
God, I'm exhausted.
We just took her to the planetarium, and she's like, "Oh my god, another planet? Jesus."
Why do they have so many planets? We only need like 1, right? Can't live on the other ones. Get these out of here.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
That is interesting. So they left the source when the Ice Age hit. That is kind of cool.
But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge
They eventually
worlds?
came back, obviously.
Who made it? And to what end?
It said they never returned to their homeland, but they certainly have. God, did I tell you all that I finished off the pint I got of that Ben & Jerry's dairy-free mint sandwich cookie ice cream? It's really good, I tell you. I think they had I think this is a new formula. Because it used to be a lot more on like the very sharply minty side, because they would use sunflower seed stuff, which has that kind of like metallic tang to it, which I honestly love it when it's frozen. So they left this source during the ice calamity, used their several times rejoined brains to smurf on Alexandria. There you go. Yeah, that's true. So smart. They're over there just like inventing stuff.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
I gotta turn this up on my side. It's too quiet for me. Is it too quiet for you guys?
By augmenting it with electrope, preservation
I
did
gotta turn this up.
succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so.
Oh,
much
sound is
less
good.
The underlying
Oh.
principles of the technology.
Is it okay right now? I have a taste for icy confectionery blood. Maybe. If they want to make like some Halloween flavors and it's like red, but it's made of sunflower seeds, I'll take it. Okay.
To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power.
Can't wait to find out who
when
did
they
it.
did
Probably
so,
one of the
or why.
Asians. Probably an Asian, honestly. Who were like, what if we made people, but they were really small? And also, what if I gave them this key, but didn't tell them what it was for? If it's Fan Daniel, I'm leaving.
But remember this.
I will leave. I'm not joking. If it's Fan Daniel, I'm out. I don't want to hear about it. Don't be humming. Don't be snacking. Don't be thinking. I don't want to see it. Really don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Keep your snacks to yourselves. Hands back in your pockets, everybody. I don't want to see any of this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see snack. No. How dare you? It better not be Fan Daniel. I'm going to be so cross. I will be yelling. We're going to test the compression capabilities of this new mixer. Alright, I'm about to blow this thing out.
Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
Sounds like some Asian bull honky.
As did preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls.
It's true. You know, I haven't played any extra 13 Sentinels in my off time, y'all.
We have
been
told
like
you
going straight to
all
bed.
we can
It's wild.
to be able to share this with you at the last. It feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
I still have those 3 unlocked new battles I have to S rank. Can you believe it? Just watching a lot of funny videos on YouTube instead.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
We gotta say goodbye to you, ghosts of robot people. Robot people.
Yes, we have.
You're thinking about the guy in your... I don't know what Fru is. But your static that said he hopes the Asians come back in the story and you couldn't hold back your disdainful... Yeah, they buttoned it up. I don't think we need to bring it back. I think we're good. I think we did that. For like the last 10 years, it was like secretly there was an Asian. And it's just like, we can't keep pulling that one out, you know? Oh, it's a lesbian's ultimate. Gotcha. You don't see them playing a major part again. Yeah, they might sneak into the background, but I don't think they would be like... And the problem was Asians the whole time, because we just did that for like 10 years. It looks like you can say bull honky, Manny. It's not held. You're fine with the little messes they left behind, but not like headline villains, yeah. Like if they left behind technology that ends up getting used, I guess it's fine. As long as Fan Daniel didn't make it, it's okay. You still got the Asians on your Dawn Trail bingo card, and there's a patch left. Who knows? Maybe it'll come up the game she plays.
But perhaps there's another way, one that
Or you
doesn't
gotta say
require
goodbye.
the terminal's deactivation.
You wouldn't mind seeing Emmett or someone showing up like, hey, this is cool, huh? It would raise a lot of questions if Emmett came back. If a shoebill heron showed up, that would be enough for Emmett, I think. I don't know if we need to have him come up, because, like, he did die the once, and then he came back. We, like, saw a lot of him and Walker, so I feel like if they do more, it's going to be saturated, like, too saturated, you know? We could put the nails in that one, I think. I just wish Mom and Dad would hold hands.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining that in order to see if they could erase their knowledge, just these 2 Lalafels hitting each other in the head with hammers. Just donk, donk. It's not working. I remember everything still. Damn it, I can't feel any pain. You wish they would bring Minfilia back just to kill her again? Why did everybody hate Minfilia? I liked her weird butt cape and strange cutouts. But I always got room. I got a second tummy from Orzinos, because that man was wild. He was wild. You had a Nigel Pilkington Square. Oh, is he the guy that does Papalymo, yeah? You don't hate Minfilia. It's just funny how many times she's died, yeah. That poor woman can't rest. You can't score a line without a specific named Ascian in either an Estinian thirst trap or one twin getting a growth spurt. You put a lot of tall asks on your tall orders on your bingo card. A lot of big swings there. Game she plays. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
You got a digital recreation of our parents.
May I ask you one last
Is she finally gonna ask about the earring?
Of course, my dear.
What about the earring?
The
Thank God.
earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryle, we wanted to see you again.
That's decent enough. Yeah, that would be a great question too. Like, so did you like call people in this dimension first to like vet out who would be adopting me?
This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you.
It's so interesting that they didn't pierce their baby's ear and put it in there from the beginning. That they gave a letter to like Galuf or whatever his name is, and then the letter was. We could have just never got that letter. Because we're from Lala, Ireland. True, yeah.
A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
She didn't know about you for however long she has been alive.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it.
I like that her mom has a little like herbal gathering pouch. What are you making there? Salad? What's going on here?
We wanted naught but the best for you, yet
It's so
we've
weird to
always
mash a
wondered
bunch
how
of
much
flowers you
might have
picked into a
suffered
little bag like
in our
that.
absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf,
Isn't that great?
and he raised me as his own.
Like, literally the guy they handed her off to could have just been a guy like, oh, cool earring. Let me just pop that in and throw this baby over this bottomless cliff, and now I got a sick earring. Hell yeah.
What's
Yeah, why she
more,
got a travel salad? A little snack
I've been
pack?
blessed with the finest comrades.
Got a boiled egg in
anyone
there
could
too?
have.
What's going on? A little packet of dressing? What's up? What's the deal? You can't taste it.
It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy.
Isn't
So
that nice?
please,
Happy
peace.
Father's Day. Oh wait, we passed that. Damn.
be at peace. Mother. Father.
Yeah, dude, what luck. I'm already in the baby grave. Exactly. Like, they handed over the baby in the place they put all the dead babies that didn't survive having two heads. Like, that's a rough place to do the meetup for your baby swap on Craigslist or whatever the hell these two thought they were doing. Wild. He, like, dribbles her a little bit, like, doo, doo, doo. Oh, right into one of the urns, baby. Yeah, a one head? No, thank you.
You already
That's
have
where all the
beef
babies are
with
coming from. They're
men.
chopping them off in the portal, exactly.
If we might call you by the one we gave you?
Oh. Oh, everyone's got another name?
Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Is this a pop-off moment for folks who played the other ones? I feel like such a weirdo playing this game after only playing 2 Final Fantasies. I feel like such a weirdo. It's like when I played Dragon Quest XI and they were talking about some like some guy that was definitely from Dragon Quest like 1 through 3, and I was like, okay. Who was that? And folks are like, that's this. It's a pop-off moment for you who finds it cute. That's cute. Her name is Kryle Mayer Baldesian in Final Fantasy V. Okay. You thought this would be it would be repulsive to you to come into that conversation? I'm sorry about my horrible comments. Let me issue an apology to everybody about what I said about dribbling a baby like a basketball and making a 3-point shot with it. I'm sorry. It doesn't reflect my character to have Galuf be thinking of the beef method when you're like trying to imagine a Coke can on the rim of the hoop while you shoot. Steph Curry is lobbing babies into portals like they were 3-pointers during the NBA final. They're just like, pooh, splash. Nothing but net. Hello, Galaxy Geek. Good to see you. Galuf is pretty swagged out in Final Fantasy V. Okay, love it. Anyway, no more comments about babies. Okay. Maya. Miss Maya. Maya's a beautiful name.
Maya. My name is Maya.
Good for her. It's a lovely name. That's such a great name. Maya's so pretty. Also, ancient Mayans. Oh, the South America connection. Do you think they were like, we gotta make her from this patch, guys. We gotta make her from this expansion. Ancient Mayans.
About
It's all coming together.
You can't leave the terminal to us, you know.
No one is making this connection. No one is.
No, I must do this.
Okay.
Kryl Maya Baldessian must.
Oh, she said
press on.
Meyer as well.
Press on and
And press the off switch and turn off the parent robots. For sure. Mayan Kryl, I would like to see it. Simulated jokes for emotionally vulnerable masking purposes only. Exactly. We're just diffusing this emotional situation. Yeah. Were the Mayans shorts?
farewell,
Maybe they were
Mother.
lawless. Canonically.
Farewell, Father.
These would be these would be pretty white Mayans, but maybe.
Farewell.
Pretty white Mayans, you know. You want to use that meme template with Venom dunking on Spider-Man with the ball being a baby and Hoop being a portal? I'd like to see that one, Manny. That sounds cool. Oh, I'm in first person again. This is a travesty. Hello, Cryo.
If I may confide in you, Kriya, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Torol. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learned nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier.
Alright, let's see this. Oh, yeah, him getting posterized. I'm gonna log in to see more. The posterization. So good. So good. It says D's Nuts Venom dunking on Spider-Man. Now, why does it say D's Nuts? That's the most Manny thing to pop up.
I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Kriya, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way.
I have a tough time reading today. You tuned into some rivals earlier today, and there was a giant pink Venom backing it up on a T for T board. Okay, we're talking about Marvel rivals? I guess it would make sense that he's in there. What's the TFT boards? And Galaxy Geek, that is so nice of you to pay for the gift that you got from Manny to FLV. That is so sweet. Let's get a frog for that. Where are my frogs at? Oh god, where did I put them? Oh, they're everywhere. Everywhere. Your first gift sub on the channel! Thank you so much, Galaxy Geek. That is very, very kind of you. And hello, Kaido. We were just talking about Marvel Rivals. What's a TFT? They added a TFT mode. You don't understand what TFT stands for, but it is a auto battler. Oh, team fight tactics. Interesting. Well, this is one of my favorite cards because it's a little Western frog. You are becoming the kind of person you would love to meet both Galaxy Geek and FLV. Make it true this month, okay? Do something that if you had heard a friend talking about it, they'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool. Not to impress your friends, but if you were talking to yourself in the future and you're like, hey self, this is the year we actually did this. Like, we decided to go get some cool dresses and Team Fortress 2. That's what T for T is. I thought it was trans for trans. I've been misreading these posts the whole time. I thought it was Team Fortress 2 as well. But it was Teamfight Tactics, as it turns out. I hope you're doing well today, Kaino. Welcome in. We just talked to Krau's parents. We're about to turn them off.
My apologies for keeping you coming. Keeping you. Come. Let's catch up to the others. Sorry for etching you this whole time. That was unkind.
Christ. I really cannot read today. Did I tell y'all? I did tell y'all yesterday that the food pantry had some donuts in it. So I'm just gonna blame the excess sugar in my brain. Because yesterday I had a strawberry iced donut, and today I had a little regular donut with the chocolate icing on it. Hi, Chilliams. Good to see you. It feels like the ads are running like more often. Maybe time is just like passing by so fast, but the next ad break is about to hit, folks, just so you know. You should clip that for To Be Fair. Please do. Clip things in To Be Fair's honor today and any day if you'd like. I have to tell you, I usually get a tummy ache from donuts, Manny. But despite these being from the food pantry, and often those food pantry foods giving me a tummy ache, it was very good and not tummy ache inducing. But I can't think, so. The others have told me all of it. I'm glad Krau could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to the last time. And Scary Thought, thank you so much for the 78 months. I have a frog for you too. You haven't had a donut in ages? I think me too before yesterday. So now is your sign. Maybe get a donut. You gotta believe that good things are gonna happen to you, Scary Thoughts. Like finding a big pine cone that's perfect and maybe huggable, I'm not sure. Or finding the perfect pair of boots, you know? Been seeing some folks with like cool... I don't know if this is my style. Because outside of the show, I just have dumping around the house style. Which is like my nasty boots, brown pants or jeans, a t-shirt and a belt. It's very boring. I don't have any personal style when it comes to not appearing on camera. And I was like looking at my mom who's wearing a great top today and some white pants. And I was like, I don't have anything that I could wear like this to go to like a girly thing, like at my haircut. So I usually get tummy aches from donuts. Yeah, Chilliams. You would wish that on no persons. I agree. It's tough because the experience is so yummy for like, donuts last 5 minutes. Even if you're taking your tonk like myself. I might have said taking your tonk like myself. I really don't know what's happening to my brain right now. I know I took my meds. But then to have a tummy ache for an hour afterwards is wild. But yeah, I've been seeing some folks with some nice, cool, big, black, chunky boots. Maybe not like knee-high boots or thigh-high boots, but like, you know, some chunks. Some chunky boots. Looks kind of cool. I don't know if that would be my style. Just kind of bumming around, going to appointments with some cool boots. I think I'm trying to fill a hole in my life with boots, perhaps. The last donut you had was a fluffy one with filling. It was either jam or custard. That sounds delish. You always have a pair of black boots, do you? I have kind of like some autumnal boots, but they don't have laces or anything. Your idea of my ideal fashion style is wearing a thrift store dress with pajama pants and hiking boots. You're like 100% right. It's just I can't wear all those at the same time. But thrift store dresses is the stream look. Pajama pants is every time I'm not on camera. And hiking boots is anytime I'm outside. Yeah, I'm taking tonk for myself. It's good to do that. It's very important to have some me tonk, you know. Your current ones are a broke pattern Doc Martens. That sounds cool. Did someone say you're huggable? Yeah, this pine cone looks very huggable. Very approachable. Flannel jacket is cool. Flannel jacket is very cool. I appreciate the howdies and the meowdies. Forgot wear your boots. Oh, you forgot to wear your boots this past year other than your mock toe boots. You got that Seattle flannel look. See, I do like wearing flannels. And I like wearing jeans. I feel like but like, I can always just wear my hiking boots in the meantime. I cannot believe it's already 6:30, y'all. So it's time for me to take a break and feed my dog before she turns into bones. Do we drop frames? Actually, I'm not seeing any drop frames on my end. Good question though, Pine, because I was dropping frames yesterday. Flannel over a thrift store dress could be an idea. Not a bad idea. Just depends on the weather, you know. My dog is already boned, so it's 6:32. All right, and it's time for me to take my break. I will see you. Sure. Alrighty, y'all. Back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's time for Kafkiwa, Aaronville's mom, to ask us, for the second to last time, are you ready to shut down the terminal? Boom, shut this place down. Take all the color out of this beautiful place.
You know how to do it.
Voiced cutscene. Shocked by the amount of these voiced cutscenes, honestly. The lights off just...
I do.
By gay pools. I'm gonna miss the gay pools the most. Why was this ice cream a part of things? Just because this place is like Disney? Is that it? So wild. You go give some of your aether to this thing. So I bet you can guess why that message was held. You know what? Actually, Naja, it makes a lot of sense when you say it like that you gotta deep throat the ice cream at the gate pools. Yeah. There's no other way of eating ice cream in those circumstances. By Big Volcano, we didn't really interact with that much. By digital people enjoying a volcano. Not the gay pool. Oh my god. I can't believe they straightened the gay pool. God. I'm gonna paint every pool gay now. Goodbye, digital parents. A lot of saying goodbye to parents in this one, I tell you. This expansion is rife with it. Whenever I think of stuff like this, I think of like, did the developers of this game recently go through a loss? Are they processing something that happened a while back? Are they like, if only I could have done this, how to address this kind of thing? I wonder about that. Because it's like everybody lost a parent in this one. Everybody's dying. Parents we didn't even know about, we learned about, and then they died. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the gay pools the most. I hope they did hear me. They're like, actually, she's right, as they're disappearing into light. She's right, the gay pools are the greatest. They too enjoy the gay pools.
Are you alright, Kryl?
I am. I chose to forge on no matter what. And I have the courage to do so because of you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Leafing through the past. All right, Kafkiwa, this is one more parent we're going to have to say goodbye to. This is Aaronville's mama. She's going to get going as well. An explorer's delight. We're ready to head to the fourth and final zone. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let's head to the fourth and final zone. By now you know how to get there, right?
Yeah, we do.
Excellent. This time I'd like to quickly check in on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance.
Come on, everybody.
Take me down to the Parapet City where the grass is dead and the girls are stinky. See, where's that cover? Oh, Lord. Can't I just... I'm sure I can just... There's got to be a way to get over there right quick, right? We just go to... Yeah, let's just maybe, like, teleport. I'm not going to... I think I've been walking all the way back every time. Hello, Deems. What's going on today? Also, Gish, did I say hello to you today, too? I hope so. I know I say this for, like, every Final Fantasy song, but this song reminds me so much of Kingdom Hearts. This could be, like, Traverse Town. You know, feels like it. As far as I can tell, we have some leeway with the Meso terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens it's called, and it's breathtakingly beautiful.
That is where your memories are stored, yes?
Thank you, Jarhead. I love green as well. It's one of my favorite colors. Love wearing it. That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, right? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is like mostly Final Fantasy. I would say it's like 2/3 Final Fantasy. Like the way all the characters act, and then like half of the characters from it are Final Fantasy characters. Then the final third is like Disney properties that you explore. But the construction of it is very Final Fantasy. Ooh, a great idea just occurred to me. I hope they put King Baby in in Kingdom Hearts 4. Let's hope.
What might that be?
I'll save it for later when we've arrived on the other side. See you there. Well, Aaronville, you seem to be taking this well.
Great ideas are generally less than great.
Hey, Aaronville. As much as I want to grant your mom her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this.
I know. I know.
You just seen my weekly schedule. You're wondering, how does playing multiple games work out for me? Usually limit yourself in playing 1 to 2 story games or trying to read no more than 2 books at a time. Otherwise it becomes pretty overwhelming and you might put something on hold or just completely retire. It works out decently well for me, honestly, Deems. It doesn't feel too overwhelming because like I have set times that I play games. So I'm like in this world for like X amount of hours, and then I don't see it again for another week, and then the next week I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we were doing, you know. I have it sometimes done like just 3 games a week, like 2 days this, 2 days that, and then 1 day another thing in the past, and that's worked out pretty well too. But this kind of pacing allows me to play a lot of different stuff that folks have suggested over time. It's kind of nice to be able to have like, there's an anchor game like Final Fantasy XIV, then there's like seasonal stuff like Stardew or The Sims that fills kind of the same genre of like silly life sim stuff. Then I get to try like a hard game and then like a new game that someone has suggested or something like that, you know. Allows me to do have like a little sampling of everything, like a little nosh on everything, but still have some staples to lean on, right? Every game now takes a good amount of time. The games that take forever feel less like forever, yeah. Like if I was playing 1 game a week and it was all like Elden Ring, I know there's some folks in the community that don't, like as a streamer, this works well for me because there's some games that folks don't want to watch. Like not everybody cares about Final Fantasy XIV, so they may not tune in on Saturdays, but like they do care about The Sims, or they might care about like New Game Thursday or something. So it gives them like an opportunity to tune in and see something fun. So I don't know if I'd suggest 5 different games throughout the week. I would say pick 2 or 3. I think that works out. But if you wanted to stream, I also don't know if my model is a success for streaming either. Because I think people usually do better playing like 1 or 2 games and having like a core audience develop over time through that. Like someone who only wants to watch Minecraft will come back every day you play Minecraft. But then later they may not come back and watch you play anything else. Like if you get bored of Minecraft in a year or 2, they may not watch. They'll be like, oh, you're done playing Minecraft? I will watch the other person who is live right now playing Minecraft. You know? Whereas this is kind of, I guess, lean things more towards a direction of people hanging out because they just want to hang out and enjoy the vibe instead of being like, when's Minecraft? Although I did, is Minecraft 3rd person? I don't know if I need to get into Minecraft personally. But folks seem to have a really good time with it.
Kafkiwa isn't only Ernville's mother. She's his mentor as well. That could only make it harder for him to say goodbye.
It's kind of mid. Yeah, I think it's... I never see anybody playing it in 3rd. It gives even you motion sickness that it would be a definite no for me. Yeah. I think I remember trying to watch like the Achievement Hunters back in the day play it when I was in grad school. My friend was obsessed with the Achievement Hunters, so I was like watching it too. And that's how I found Twitch, is following one of the Achievement Hunters over to Twitch. And I was like, wow, you can watch people play other video games other than Minecraft? This is great. I remember just like tuning in only when I heard them laughing in the YouTube video, because it was like, oh, something funny's happening. So I don't have to watch somebody jumping around in first person giving me sickness, you know? It's not really viable without mods, yeah. And I got plenty of other stuff to play.
Let's go. For now, we can keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out the Endless and learning what's dear to them.
What a fun little vacation. I'm so glad Grandpa got to go with us. I know he was like, I don't know if I want to go to this place at first. So glad he like tapped in, you know? They just hit auto-run. Oh, frick, don't do that. Here's Alex leaning again. Oh, I like this outfit. The green and the gold is giving kind of, oh wow, look at this. The dark brown, the dark green pants and the yellow, the yellow loafers. God, I'm sorry, I'm coughing. You look like you are working the bar on St. Patty's Day, about to beat some serious ass. He wanted to go because we were going, but he also wanted Crowd to have some fun, so he made sure things were fine back at home. That's right, yeah. I just remember him being like, Tuliolol. Alex seems very JoJo coded right now. Very stylish. Also, Alex, I didn't notice that you put some, you got some darkened roots in your hair. Tell me about this color change for you. It used to be all red. Now you've got red highlights and dark lowlights. Very interesting. Off to the coil dimension, I think. Not coils, don't get excited. The black was for Goth Week, and you know what? I didn't even notice it because of the umbrella, but that's sick. You kept it around because it is neat. It's cool. I like the low lights on you. Time for the natural wonders of the world. You know, when I was at the hairdresser today, I was like, this one lady was getting her hair turned blonde again. She had like really super grown out roots. So she was getting her blonde stuff redone. I was like, what if I was blonde? Then I was like, I don't want to sit in a chair for several hours smelling all these chemicals. I could never. I'll just get a wig if I want to be blonde. Whee! I wonder how much ziplining we're going to be doing at Death Stranding 2 next week. I hope a lot. It was fun eventually. You would not land like that? No, I would land face first into the pavement.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled.
Isn't that nice?
Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man.
I think he's got friends.
Wonderful
Hi,
friends.
Jackie.
As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud.
This is so good. He's like, Mom, but you're embarrassing me. 7.5 is released with a new Ultimate PP Bahamut. Is there a PP Bahamut now? They got a golden one. Wild.
As for my second wish,
P is everywhere.
that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before.
She would have loved. Speaking of PP, she would have loved Elpis. I've changed but my mom hasn't. She's still the most embarrassing person I've ever known. That sounds familiar. And it also is exactly what his thoughts would have been.
I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I?
She would have loved the internet.
Never enough hours in a day.
Same.
Or days in a year. Or years in a life.
Her eyes look so weird doing this right now. Thank you. I'm with you, Naja. This looks really weird. I think it's because, like, her face is, like, frozen right now. Like, the Botox is taking over. So there's... The only thing that's moving is her eyes. It looks really weird to see her eyes. Also, I guess her, like, her pupils and her iris are so huge they take up most of her eye space. It's like she is looking down currently to see, like, something under her chin. Her eye direction is the wrong place. Feels like they should move her pupil up and make it a little smaller. Those VR irises are really wild.
Kafkiwa.
She's a Shin Megami Tensei 5 demon. Or just a Shin Megami Tensei demon, yeah.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies.
Yeah, sorry about harshing the vibes, y'all. I died before seeing all of the earth.
What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish.
In a spiritual sense? Or you want to put your soul in a rock and I'll take it everywhere or something?
This place.
Oh, okay.
There is so much here I've never seen before. I just know it.
I know. Kafki was great.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that.
A tour through the botanical gardens. You know,
Thank you.
Disney does have botanical gardens. So, I really do feel like we're just in, like, a Disney World. I've never been. Too much walking. I think it would
Gardens
kill
is
me.
home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent.
I would have to have my own little, like, you know, rental store cart or something. Or some sort of push pedal device to get through.
Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest.
They got those little
Controlling my
freaks,
vessel
little
demanded
hedgehogs
all
that
of my
are
attention.
jokes at the same time. I love those little freaks. And look at all manner of different weird ass trees.
But
So
at
good to
long
see.
last, I'll get to meet the creatures here, wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Why not? So I hear that bunnies and cat people can wear hats
Absolutely
now.
not.
Oh,
We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave.
oh, sad baby time. Somebody's a sad baby.
You cannot ask that of me.
Somebody's pretty sad about this.
Oh, Ellen Neshpir,
That's why he's been so moody.
please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us.
Man, you better grant your mom this wish. One, she brought you into this world and she can take you out of it. And two, what if the power gets turned out on this big computer before you can say goodbye? You got the luck to do this. Do it.
Better that than a
So
sad
my
goodbye,
poor
surely.
Gatorade all over this place. Some Asian might dump like the third dimension that got drowned in water in here or whatever, you know. See ya, Jackie. Thank you for hanging out. Help your mom finish her braids too. She only got a quarter of the way done. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend, Jackie. There's always something to do. But I will find some time to do some enjoyable, fun stuff. Who knows? Maybe we'll even do some writing. Wouldn't that be nice? Then with your consent, with your consent, that's great. Let's begin your adventure. I wish more MMORPGs would be like, do you consent to doing an adventure right now? It's so important to start off with that. That's great. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending the Endless and be sure to absorb the delightful scenery. God, this dang thing is in the way. Get in the way of my camera. Oh, it's Go Skate Day. Is it? Is it like National, like, shred some gnarly whatever you shred day? Is that it? Okay, this way is our Aether Current. Does it say gnarly waves? So that's more of, like surfing. Alright, Miss Kafki, well... This particular garden is called the Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? Is this like Malala flowers or something? It rains so bad here for Ghost Skate Day. You're mad? How is this the first time I heard about Ghost Skate Day? I'm sorry that you couldn't skate at Tribule. Skate, were you skating? I'm gonna grind some rails. There you go. Well, isn't that something else? Aren't rails something else, Manny? It's absolutely stunning, meow. And they're all actual plants, meow? They are indeed the specimens we brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction.
So, this zone is like a great conservatory.
Precisely, my dear Cryo. Here you'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist anywhere. Oh, are they gonna have the little Elpis flower here too? Probably not. Doesn't the thought of it just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. God. He's like, Mom, when can we go to the arcade? I want to play a Jurassic Park game. I expect that some creatures I encounter outside of Tyrol may have cousins in this world. While I'm no expert in life in the reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. I mean, he did all that stuff back in the old days, back in the Endwalker days. He was walking around picking up different kind of rats and whatnot. See, you and your mom have a lot in common. Now, there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. So, here we have not only a world's traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlane's finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I am thrilled to be a part of it. That's what I thought. I didn't know there was... Well, what rails will I grind in the kitchen, Manny? Just pick whatever. Whichever materia. Alright, Capua. Lay it on me. In search of discovery. Capua's eyes sparkle in anticipation of discovery. To begin with, I would like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Eleneshbia suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside of Tyrol, so I look forward to your insights. Drop from the kitchen counter, just like, whoa! She did it! On a serving dish. Can't believe it.
Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlane myself, but I like to think I know interesting when I see it.
Toodly diddly doots. Alright, let's go see some interesting things. But first, over in this direction is our Aether current thingy. Oh, the stair handrail down to the kitchen. You're right, we do have one of those. Thank goodness. Still a few yalms to the west. I will find you yet, cool thing that is... Why is this map on the screen? Surely we're getting close. No! The cute creatures from the Fairyland are trying to kill me! Also, is this place set up circular on purpose to be reminiscent of the Elpis place that was also a circle? Feels like it. They also, I think, had... maybe they had these little weird artichoke things. No, I don't want to fight you. I'm hitting an Aether current. You can't make me fight you. You're too cute. Please don't hit. 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 Hey, let's go. Hey, Marcus, what's going on? See, Alex, you get it. Diddly diddly doo. They wouldn't have put such a fun tune in the game if they didn't want us to sing it. It's hot outside, yeah, so I've heard. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good myself. I got a haircut today. I got to make some guacamole today, using up some stuff from the fridge. It's always nice to not let avocados go bad, because they just seem like they're fixing to go bad all the time, you know? Like their one delight in life is going bad before you can use them. Ugh. So... I was happy to use those up before they started spoiling. A specimen observing Endless. Oh, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See the plants within capsules? Those are species that can't either survive the Wind's Path gardens or become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require, from tropical to frigid climes, while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Oh yeah, I'm about to go kill a bunch of plants that don't exist anywhere else. Actually, this hurts me personally. This idea makes me sad. Yeah, you're right. It is like holograms and stuff, but I'm guessing it would be tough for the computer to be like, all right, day 3, we need to prune back the kudzu vine, etc., etc., etc. Like, maybe, honestly, if they're simulating all this stuff, they gotta simulate, like, crabgrass taking over, right? You're waiting for the day I bump the voice disguise button as I yawn on stream, just like... This is what this would sound like. Also, the ad break starts. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah, bye, rare plants and wildlife. Bye-bye. It was nice to learn that you all existed for a brief moment. You see a creature wandering about that resembles a tree ants native to the 12's Wood, right? Pretty wild. I sounded like a Zelda NPC. I'll take that. It's making me yawn, though. Ooh, a water watching Endless. Hello there, water. Oh, and there's the game she plays. You know that even the water... Whoa, Jesus, I didn't know it was that close to you. Even the water here is created using electrope. The initial product is too pure, though, and adjustments have to be made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. It's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for the plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit such a lovely spot such as this in the real life. Blue woman jumps and you're just like, ah! I didn't know that, the Ellison folks could be blue. I don't think I've seen a blue Ellison before this. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. In robot heaven. Seems like you're enjoying the water. It was perfect Goron voice acting. A dusk white Ellison, they're underground elves. When have we run into that? That must be in some sort of side story content. Britannia has very racist takes on the blue elves. Not surprised, to be honest. The flower garden appears to be meticulously maintained, if not by Endless, then by machines. Okay. Yeah, Gridania hates everybody. They hate, like, the Cabbage Patch folks that live nearby. They hate, like, bird people. I don't know if I saw a single non-white Ellas in there. Oh, yeah, the trees didn't approve, right? You've got to be a redhead who can talk to the trees. They're around the shrouds. Unless NPCs were supposed to murder. Because the elements had said so. Okay, yeah. She wants to visit a place like this in real life. Good news, this is basically Singapore's Gardens by the Bay. Is that so? Singapore has a bunch of botanical gardens like this? That sounds cool. Sorry, I'm sort of choking. Gotta drink some more water. I really feel like that might be the first Duskwhite Ellison we've talked to. Maybe there's been others, but... My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but hail from a place called Conde Piti. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you had to say lally ho in a spirited manner. Interesting. There are even hunt bills with Duskwhite mercenaries and keeper lady cat hunters. Wow. So you're supposed to, like, go after cats and Duskwhites? That's just weird. Surprised there aren't some Gridanians who see the Pagil's fancy horns and are like, those are different. They should die too, right? They probably will at some point. Our settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree. The Aoife or Lifa tree. Probably Aoife tree, its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. Yes, posterity I shall shortly be deleting. Hello there, McGrusta, looking spectacular and swashbuckling today. I like your parrot. Oh, wait, that's not a parrot. I like your toucan that's colored like a flamingo. Let's just call it a parrot. Please murder 4 giant wasps, 3 evil trees, and 3 lady cats. It's like, what was that last one? Oh, the wasps? No, the other one. Oh, the evil trees. No, that third one. Lady cats? The game calls it a parrot? That's so wild. Because it's so wrong. But good for the game. You might as well get everything wrong if you're getting one thing wrong. Beautiful luscious flowers out today. So I'm guessing that like a lot of this stuff is, so far we found most of the stuff in the first. This whole lolly ho thing. The tree ants. That kind of stuff. A lot of this reflects the first dimension. Where is my little spot? Oh. I'm so sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm gonna try to reel it in, y'all. I do not get what's going on with me. I love seeing all these big tree folks, though. We also had trees in Stormblood, though. We had some, like, redwood-looking trees in Stormblood. It doesn't seem too strange that they would also be here. I mean, this is Alexandria, so maybe it is strange, but still. They gotta reuse some enemies. Ah, welcome back, Kriya. Crowd just delivered me a most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. Oh, I thought they were gonna zoom in on me and make me go through each dialogue option once. Let's see. Well, that's all very interesting indeed, but I must say I'm most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While they are similar creatures in Urkopacha, could you tell me more about the tree ants as you know them? They native to the 12's wood where they prey upon even wolves. There are various subspecies, such as those with red leaves or a gnarled look. They like to hurl acorns at you. Exploding ones. I'm gonna say they're native to the 12's wood. That seems like the most interesting thing to share to me. Is that so? To maintain the ecosystem here, I imagine there are creatures that serve as their prey.
The management of ecosystems. That calls to mind Labyrinthos, does it not?
That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Charlayan that contains the recreation of a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists? Amazing. That's where he worked, right?
By the by, did anyone catch sight of a large scalekin?
A scalekin? A large scalekin, you say? What does it look like?
Nothing I have seen before, but it had a rodent-like form and walks on all fours.
Is it a dragon? If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beast skin?
No, it is covered in scales, one that appears to mimic succulent plants.
Oh, the artichokes. It's like a furrykin, but scales, yeah.
By that, I would definitely classify it as a scalekin.
I see. Nah, man, that's a rodent. It's an artichokekin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me?
Very well, it was in the flower field earlier. It still should be near.
Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. You're both wrong. It's a plant. It's a plant. Why would it be in the botanical gardens if it wasn't a plant? The two of you should come along too and let us your opinions. It's an artichoke. For sure. Artichoke hedgehog.
Go on, Kriya. I'll let the others know and then join you.
Man, I love these tiles, by the way. This circular pattern in the tiles. I don't know if you all get, like, into that. That's so beautiful. I wish I could do that somewhere. It is so opulent. I'm jealous, honestly, that this isn't in, like, my bathroom or my kitchen or something. Or my basement. That's what I would want. Let's see these little cuties.
Let's see the artichokes. It's very nice, right? And one of the walkways had like a mix of all the different tiles. So like green tiles that sort of blended into the yellow ones, that blended into the red and the blue. That's what the streets in your roach-infested Animal Crossing island look like. Sad to hear that they're roach-infested. You gotta scare those roaches out. It's found a beast resembling the Echivore you encountered in the first. It's so cute! Oh my god! It's even got a little flower near its head. Oh my god, this thing is vibrating too. It's had too much coffee. That's the one there. Friends detected! Cutie pie detected. I see. At a glance, it certainly has the look of both a scalekin and a beastkin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. She just picks up a rock and knocks the thing out. I'm like, why did you have to knock it out? It's covered in plant-like scales. So I guess I'm gonna go with him. That was also the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. Oh, it's chasing the tail. Oh, it's so cute. Having studied it, I believe those scales growing upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with its other characteristics such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beastkin like you said. A physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond a doubt, but I'm simply satisfied to have seen it. Seems like you are very familiar with this species. Where did you encounter it? I was in the first dimension. Not to brag, but the fairy kingdom of the first? Kriya's been to the very edge of existence. She has seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing! Creation truly holds no end of mysteries. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of our star and plane both. You should play the game Final Fantasy XIV in Capcua. I will download it for you.
Wow, looks like we're having fun.
This is such a great screen to say that on. Aaronville looks so sad that his mom is 1, dead, and 2, never going to see the cool things that we have seen. And Wilclamot's like,
hey everybody, I just learned how to read the room. Am I doing it right? Anyway, you guys ready to party? I brought some hot dogs. Let's throw something on the grill. Why not?
oh, hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Ket and Ram and Galuf treated me to tales of their travels. Oh, you met my grandfather too. Oh, didn't I already mention it? It was when Galuf came to Tyrol to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Gulul Jaja, so we met in Tuliolal. Is that Galuf? I forgot that's what he looked like. Little did I know the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all those years ago.
Not only yours and mine either. Ellen Ishbia was there too, you know.
I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't.
They should show little baby bunny boy. I would like to see it. It was actually because Galuf had told me about Charlene that I later urged Ellen Ishbia to take up gleaning. My fussy little bun was growing dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about the Gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I thought.
Well, I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn.
If you ask me, still got some work to do. But it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful.
Yeah, we gotta have kind of like somebody as a bummer in the group, right? He's like a fun bummer. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been meaning to visit. The Clara Museum of Nature is supposed to have some cute creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's a side story on the website about the baby bun meeting baby Wilclamot for the first time. Oh, that sounds so cute. I bet it's a classic anime encounter where like he's like, I don't know if I like this girl. She's like kind of annoying and stuff and really loud and waving sticks in the air and fighting things and stuff. And then it's like, but then she gets picked on by Zarasha, and then Bunny Boy is like, don't be mean to my friend like that. And then Zarasha's like, whatever, I'm gonna go somewhere else. It's accidentally a little gay? Really? Okay. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time.
Well, then you and Aaronville should go. The rest of us know plenty of other things you could do here.
Baby Wooklama is like, I skipped this cutscene. Where did this rabbit come from? We're friends.
Well, if there's room for one more, why don't you come with us, protagonist of the video game?
I should have named myself protagonist. I need to go back. Protagonist hero, you know? Then it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of the lay note arrow. Come on.
I said I would stop yawning. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Just Game Hero. I appreciate that. Are we going back to a Realm Reborn? Oh, yeah. I gotta go back to a Realm Reborn. That's right. If I want to get the true protagonist hero experience, I'm gonna have to remake my character. Buns don't have a specific gender until they're about 13, so Wooklama is like, who is this bunny? She's beautiful for most of the story. Oh, that's cute. And she was right. Aaronville is the prettiest bunny in this that we've run into so far. How the hell am I gonna get over there? Jesus. Can I just jump? Okay, I can't just jump. Damn. Okay. Trying to figure it out. I'm about to beat Dawntrail. I don't think I could do this one more time. I don't think I got it in me. I love this story so much. I would like to see other people get to the good parts of it. I'll just do what all of you do. And that's like, just tune in and be like, oh, here it goes. You know? There's so much of the game to experience, yeah. There's a lot going on in this one. To do it all again, I don't think I'd get the same experience. I love a first time experience, personally. Like a first playthrough. I'm so glad that like the elemental sprites in this game also don't try to come for you. For jumping. Damn, how did I get so... Where the hell do I gotta be? Oh, I'm pretty close. Okay. Become... you want to see in this world? Do you think... Do you think it would be enjoyable to... like, for me, I don't know. I get a little itchy when I watch folks play a game that I know too well. Oh my god, capybaras! Are they flying capybaras? Wilds. I don't know. I feel like if somebody was wrong about their theory, I'd be like, oh, they don't even know. Getting caught up was amazing. Suddenly getting to see everyone reach Amrat for the first time, or getting all the scions snatched away by a mystery voice. There you go. It's too bad Adrian won't play this game again because Tina could drop the in chat. Maybe he will. I'm going to leave space for Adrian to get back to it. So he'll be like, you think we're at the end, huh? Because we just beat Zarasha. Interesting. You haven't even seen piss yet, have you? You just got to train yourself to type huh instead of correcting the theories. It sucks at first, but you learn to enjoy watching folks poke their way through theories. Okay? You're like, oh, that's interesting. In a different world, that might be true. Maybe in a different dimension. Here it is, the Clayra Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to aether storage, but happily they're still offering leisure flights. This little digital display of a plesiosaur that looks like a ding-a-ling when you look at it, maybe the first 2 panels. They really got me in the first half. You're fine with people's theories, but when they're horribly wrong and confident about it, have I ever been horribly wrong and super confident about it? I would love to know. You gotta tell me, Kaino. This day, your YouTube is just like, this person's crying about 5.3. Would you like to see them crying about a Catboy? Was 5.3, I'm gonna guess, was that when Emmett shot the cat? Were they crying about it? That's very interesting. No, maybe I was wrong about a theory, but it doesn't matter anyway. You know when people have theories like this character is another guy's grandma. Okay, I could have been so right there until we saw the character I'm thinking of. I was 100%. She's got grandma energy, and you can't tell me otherwise, Magresta. I will not hear it. You can't tell me she's not got grandma energy. Big time grandma energy. Platonically grandma. You can't be doing with the people who talk over half the cutscenes and then make their theory based on nonsense because they missed the facts. I gotta go. I don't know why you watch this. The game she plays. I don't know why you watch my show. I didn't even hear Emmett say, remember us or whatever. How can you watch this? 5.3 was a Way of Light trial with sad baby Elidibus. Catboy turning into Crystal and coming back to join the Scions. Oh, okay. Solo dude with Elidibus making your friends out of Cubus. The epic dash to the Crystarium in the dungeon. Okay, yeah, gotcha. I then reread the cutscenes that I talk over. Of course, yeah. Thank God I choose when they advance, right? Somehow I still manage to catch all the facts and make sensible theories. I think it's because I take so long the game she plays. I eventually get back to the dialogue, you know? These are the fellows that'll bear us. How adorable! They don't seem capable of flight. Come on, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. These are gonna be great, I just know it. I know somebody made these little... Oh my god, the capybaras have earrings? One earring? One earring each? Gay capybaras. 5.3 won the Best Expansion Award over actual expansions. And it was just a patch. That's wild. I didn't even know. This is the point in Tina's career where her whole fan base turns on her and lets her know that she's insufferable. That would be so wild. We're just hate watching you. If folks are like, you're the worst person to ever play Final Fantasy XIV, and we just come here to see your bad takes. So we can post it to Reddit and be like, look at this bitch. She laughed when the cowboy got shot. Can you believe it? Let's hate raid her or something. Let's ride on to Capybara. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna take the piety material just to switch it up a bit. This plesiosaur in the background is making me feel weird. I don't know if I like it. Hey, Kafkiwa. She's ready to take on the sky on the... So it's not Capybara. It's Mewapiara. Okay. Alright. See ya, Manny. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to hear that you got to run into some old friends. Ah, yes, when I used to hate Ray, Tina. God, imagine if I could turn around a community like that. That would not work for me. I could not be doing all that. I would just go outside. I would have to just go outside. Be like, well, guess I'm just going to be gardening for 5 hours a night instead. Begging your pardon, but is this where you can go on leisure flights? Yes. Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable... I had it right the first time and then I screwed it up. Mewapiaras, who are especially trained by a Tirali friend. Just say the word and we'll send you up, up, and away. And there you have it, shall we? I gotta look at these little babies. They are so fun. Oh my god. Look at their little toes. So cute. They got earrings and like a little... Now this seems a little small for me. Did they scale these up to be like my size? Am I gonna start the cutscene and it's like an elephant size one? The capybara's like, ma'am, you are large. You will not fit on this ride. Please get in your Buick and drive away. We're not having this. I am a creature and I have a spine and you will kill me. Like, yeah, they're making some like guinea pig distress sounds like, wee, wee, wee. Please don't sit on me. You're a very, very big woman. You ready? Go ahead and mount up. The Mewapiaras fly a set route, so you need to only relax and enjoy the view. Sure. Hey, there are Alex. I gotta check in on you after this. Thanks. You're like shooting dice over there with somebody. Oh, they scaled it up. They scaled it up. They gave me a bigger one. They're like, get the big one from the back. Somebody get a pig and put a fursuit on it, okay? This is a huge lady. Hey, the way we're flying in formation, don't we look like migrating birds? Yeah, just like...
Except that we're on giant rodents. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I even tell you that? I named you after a duck. That I knew, but I learned it from the Jonas, not from you. No wonder he changed his name. He's like, I'm not gonna be called a duck, I'm literally a bunny rabbit. A migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant countries. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. I think you do not call me that. Hers is like galloping. Oh wait, it stopped. Oh, was it off already? Time does fly when you're having fun. What a joy to see the living memory from up high. I wonder if they don't expect you to like read the dialogue. They're really over. And they got a whale? Hell yeah. Whale hologram? Cool. Imagine being named after a duck. Sure, it's kind of cool. There's probably some fun duck names. There's got to be some cool sounding duck names. Ah, that was wonderful. An experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust? I'm like trying to clean the throw up from the capybara I was just riding because I got motion sick and barfed. Sorry about your giant capybara. I know you got this one specifically for me because I wouldn't fit on the other ones, and I'm sorry you got sick on it. It wasn't my choice. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fussy bun bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you in Korea. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for 100 more rides, but I'll settle for just the one. What a great mount. How many of you have this capybara mount? I would love to see it if you all want to line up and be capybaras. It's time we're headed to the Aero Terminal. If there's things you want to do, you gotta do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. That was it? We just rode a capybara and looked at some flowers? Honestly, not a bad day. If this was a date, it would be a hell of a date. You guys want to ride on a capybara and look at some flowers? You feel like it's one of the mounts you can't be arsed to get, but you don't remember where it comes from. It is kind of cool. I bet it's probably from like a Tuliolol quest. It's from the Boss Fates. Okay. I'm sure they would save that for like the cutest one. What you doing over here? Oh, you're just tired from walking around? Is that it? Or are you trying to give your cat some medicine? The cat's giving you a hard time. I get it. Oh, look at all our creatures hanging out together. Cute. Hey, nicely done, Snake. You got the capybara too. And it's got the earring. Look at how cute that thing is. Damn, nature really popped off with capybara. Look at that. Look at the little creature. You know how they sometimes put dogs in a sling? When you gotta clip their nails so that they'll be like weightless and they'll chill out about it. It almost looks like your capybara's in like a little sling. You're devastated that the museum is closed. Me too. What's the deal? I wanted to go around and read more plaques. My favorite part of this game. Oh, there's one with a chipmunk suit, but you can't remember the other one. An aether shortage. Well, we've turned off the power for several other districts. That should power up this place. She is only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this, but when she's right there, alive and spirited as I've ever known her, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? Yes, of course she knows. She's your mom. Wait, do we have more? Like, hold on. There's another bluish elf. What the hell? It's like they were all hiding from me. They're like hiding from the main story quest. Tells Fiend to hoover up all the aether currents I missed. There's the idea. Oh god, speaking of which, I gotta go to the west a little bit. Hey, there it is. Hold on. Please don't kick my ass yet. One moment. I get an aether current. There's a Serpent Lord Fate in Shaolani. Okay. A big old snake? That does sound about right.
Yeah, why doesn't she just go to the 13th dimension or wherever 0 is from? Oh, there's no 8 through there, that's right. I guess ours is the richest and tastiest one. I can't blame her for trying. The Knowable? I would hate to go to a place called the Knowable. Unless it was the Barnes and Knowables. Okay, I'm really proud of myself for that one. You don't have to acknowledge it though. You're sure the 13th is on our list? Pretty much every dimension, yeah. We gotta stop her here. These trees look like something you'd see in like a Mario game. And you'd be fighting like bird enemies around it, you know? Like if I saw that in Donkey Kong Bonanza, I wouldn't blink an eye. Is this where it is? I doubt that. Where the hell is my quest? That's where it is. Okay, here we go. Gotta get down there. Went the wrong curly Q. Back down the curly Q to the other curly Q. Get all curled up. Also, another ad break is about to play, folks. In about 20 seconds. Be seeing some. But those of you who are subscribed or you have Twitch Turbo, no ads for you. You don't even have to worry about it. It'll be completely uninterrupted Tina content. You think those trees are also in Singapore? What? We need a field trip to Singapore right now. That sounds cool as hell. Alright, Capkiwa, time to turn off Mama. It's gonna be tough. She's got a good stretch in.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself.
That sounds really cool, Snake. I had no idea that existed.
No, I'm selling it short. This was even better.
Was it really? Riding a capybara and looking at a weird artichoke hedgehog? I don't know. I think she's selling that journey short.
And that's because I was able to share
Okay,
this
that is
adventure
fair.
with my darling boy.
Riding a capybara with your son you haven't seen in decades, that makes a lot of sense. What's the tattoo of? Kind of cool.
This is as far as I can go. As for the rest,
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself and then disappearing.
Drama.
Elenespia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand.
I am very interested in these specific chaps she's wearing, which I didn't notice before. But what's up with the circle hole around the crotch area? I think these are chaps. I'll never get a chance to see the behind of it. Now that because she's got her jacket tied around her waist. But are these chaps on top of her jeans? That is kind of a cool look. The second half of this expansion pack should be called Final Fantasy XIV Port Aaronville. I think the second half of this expansion pack should be called Daddy Issues 7.0. Everybody's dying. Your mom's dying. Your dad's dying. Yeah, chaps do usually go on top of jeans. I just didn't figure they should be wearing chaps.
Everything that lives
It's good
must
for like
one
horse
day
riding
die,
and stuff like
and
that.
that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature.
It's a cool look, though. I wish she was wearing a cowboy hat. I bet if they had the hat expansion for this, they would have definitely had her wearing a cowboy hat. It would have been so
Mine
sick.
is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had
She
to
was
unmake
waiting to
this
ride. Oh my god, you're
twisted
right.
mausoleum.
My son's here. I better put on my capybara riding pants.
But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end.
I do need to see. I'm not super familiar with chaps outside of the chaps I have seen that go over most of the pants. It seems like the circle bit kind of ends at the thigh. But it might just be a style of chaps I haven't seen before because I'm not a chaps expert. I've only seen them on cowboys and drag queens. That's it. So I might be missing a specific kind of chaps that folks wear that only have like half the leg.
Can't you be happy for me?
I feel like my hair is smaller than yeah, probably. My hair is very long. The game just Game Hero, you know. I'll hug your digital mom, you dork.
Happy.
Hug your digital mom.
I was actually quite scared, you see.
Full chaps you have padding around the crosshair rather than the circle that's missing. I think like the frontless and backless chaps are for easy like go and pee. And also probably so that the folds of the chaps don't hurt you while you're riding. Oh, similar hair. You have similar hair to me? Is that long?
The barrier forever
Cool.
And denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Eleneshpia. More than
Isn't that
you know.
nice? Helping out her
And now
mom.
here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
Happiest moment is right before you die. That's gonna be tough. A lot of folks say like, oh, the day I was married, happiest moment, or like the day you were born, happiest moment. This is a pretty good third, at least. This is something only you could do, Pally. I'm not gonna push the button for you. You gotta push it yourself. You have to delete your beautiful mother. God, I wish my skin looked as good as his. It's so unfair.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began.
I love that he's like moisturized, just like so sad about his mom. Just like to be this beautiful and this troubled is not fair. When I'm troubled, I look dry and red. That's it. You're vaulting over Aaron Phil's. You're like grabbing the shoulder, swinging your legs over, feet first, right onto the button. Hey, Mosh and Sean, good to see you.
You were
Turn
right,
you
of
off,
course.
Mom. Pew!
Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place.
I hope you're well, Mosh and Sean.
So I bid you leave your dreams with me.
All right, now you got to take up Viper class, pal. If you want to go on adventure, you got to start getting a job. I can't be defending you the whole time.
I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Isn't that nice? Now take up some knives and get to fighting. Get you like choo-choo, 2 swords. Gotta get you a Viper class, buddy. Ooh, what's in the slow cooker today, Mosh and Sean? Gotta get the daggers. Can you see the daggers when I do that? I hope you can. It's not just, I'm not doing this. I'm like 2 knives, handles pointing towards each other, okay?
Look at you. All grown up and dependable.
I like her subtle liner. Just a little bit of brown liner. Oh my god, you're making cochinita, or I think I said that right, pibil? Hell yeah. We learned about Jabruk pibil in this. I don't know if Jabruk is real in real life, but they drawed him with super buff arms in the 7.3 patch artwork. Interesting. He's gotta get a job. Can't be cleaning all the time. Oh, he's so shorter than his mama. I love that.
Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences.
Are we gonna find his dad someday?
A lesson of its own.
Or do like when Bunny Boy like fathers mate, they just shrivel up and die afterwards. like do they like, I gave my last to you and now I go forever, and that's why we didn't see male bunny rabbits for a very long time. You know, it's just like, that's it. And then the female cuts off the head and eats it to fuel the baby.
You may know failure and burning regret, but these two shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction.
I know we're going to be hearing that line echo. You may know failure and burning regret, but these two shall shall become beacons to guide you. You know they wrote that so in the next patch or the next expansion or 2 expansions from now, when he's like standing over Kryle's dead body or something with his 2 viper knives. He's like, he hears, you may know failure and burning regret, but these 2 shall become beacons to guide you. And he's like, stab, stab, stab. You know? Shibruk is a monster in the series, but Pibil is beef. And the Pibil you had a while back was pork. Sounds good. Or Pibil is like, I guess it's not beef, right? It's, the stuff you had back a while was pork. And Pibil is like the preparation, right? It's pork. Okay. Pibil is pork. The Pibil you had a while back was pork. Okay. You read somewhere that Western Chirali buns do the same as Eastern. The men don't really live in the village, and they come back to procreate. No, Parental's dad is just out in the wild, somewhere with a spear, defending the forest, waiting to sow his oats. Yeah, he's just like rolling on to the next lady, potentially. Just like, hey, this is a life, eh? Pretty cool, huh? Just eating Pibil and making love.
And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
Isn't that nice?
You will be, Mother.
I'm glad he's finally warming up. Sheesh, took him forever. Oh, little baby. Just a little baby. Listen, we gotta turn the power off, though. Now, don't cry. Don't go crying now. Computer tears? She's like, damn it, I'm so mad your lashes are longer and more luscious than mine. Damn it.
Now, run along. And never forget that
Computers,
you're my
love
pride and joy.
Naja has already turned off the computer, yeah. This is all happening in a dream
I
sequence.
trust you all can handle the rest. Take care. And farewell.
We better do this before Speen gets up and fights us, for Christ's sake. Can he do this? Yeah, I guess everyone's got Aether, huh? Only magic folks that do it, huh? No one will last look. Come on, put the hand up so Speen doesn't, like, throw a dart through somebody. I'm worried about it. Oh, Christ. I gotta go do this myself. Where's the button? Oh, it's all the way up to here? Okay. Hop up on my ride. I'm getting nervous. There we are. Shut this green place down. If this terminal had a flavor, do you think it would be lemon lime or do you think it would be like green apple?
Well, we leave this to you, Aaronville.
I won't waver. Not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, then so am I. Upon shutting down this terminal, it will be impossible to restore the Windspath Garden to its present form. Shut it down. Green apple, probably, yeah. Folks love green apple. Yep, goodbye, beautiful plants and creatures and capybaras. I enjoyed my very limited time here. This one felt like the quickest one. And I'm grateful for that. Ooh, chilly. You didn't even have to go fetch a locket or whatever. Or a proposal ring. Bye, Aaronville's hot mom writes. You did it, bud. Don't look over it. It's going to be too sad, dude. Don't look. Well, at least your mom is going with like a smile. It's nice. It's a good thing to see, the last thing you see.
That makes all of them.
And there's still some vegetation here. So I guess the kudzu's gonna take
All that
over.
remains is to wait for the meso-terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
That's when we pour Gatorade on the computers. Shocked that thing isn't falling out of the sky. Yep, we did it. We killed all the kinetic force here. Things just like chilling. I'm glad the flowers are real though. But are all the little creatures gone? Like all the little...
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents
God, that looks
will
so
shortly
cool.
be replenished. Be at ease. No action
Very
on your part
Amano-esque.
is required. We thank you for your patience.
She's about to rejoin these worlds and everyone's been deleted. I can't wait. It's gonna piss her off so much.
Wait, it's already begun?
Yeah, we'll get over there. It's fine. There's no world to rejoin. Okay. Hopefully we can just teleport over there. Oh, well, let's talk to Wiklama first.
Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do what we please anymore. Throughout our time here, we've come to know what it is Sphene seeks to protect. That doesn't change what we have to do.
Dawn Trail. Oh, snap. Do I have time to do this tonight? Do I have time to do this tonight? We got 45 minutes left of the show. I hope we got time. Not all of it. Oh, bunk. Wiklama's gaze is fixedly firm fixed. Oh, you know what I mean. Absolutely not. We can at least start it, right? Do enough of it. How late would I go? It's a 2-hour thing. You won't finish it at Tina time. Damn, 2 hours? We'll play for Shadowbringers. That was like 4 years ago. And I'm assuming there's no good, like, you can stop in the middle of this kind of situation. There's no, like, you can pause somewhere. Damn, that sucks. That's tough. Well, let's at least get to the front gates of the battle, right?
We'll carry out Kafka's plan. It's our best chance of stopping Sphene.
It will be dangerous, Meow. I shouldn't doubt. We're all prepared, I assume, Meow?
That goes without saying. Come on, let's go to the Meso Terminal.
Well, okay, in between the last dungeon and the last trial. So maybe we could do the dungeon and save the trial for, like, afterwards. Sometimes we do that. Unless it's like, it takes an hour and 30 minutes to do the dungeon, and then I need to teleport somewhere. Hold on. Gotta lock in. The Leno memo now. Stopping right before the trial would be so bad. You would not recommend that? Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we can do, okay? Maybe I'll be good and I won't talk so much. That's not true. Like, I don't think anybody's watching for me to not talk. I'm just doing it for Shadowbringers where you do the dungeon and then you just stop right after you challenge Emmett Salk. It's plausible, however. I liked your chocobo there, the game she plays. Well, we have to do one thing here. That's Power of Easter. Oh my god, the little bunnies are too cute. Man, I can't wait to play this game when it's like teaming with a billion other people who are doing the same thing at the same time. It'd be so cool. See a bunch of folks running alongside me like, I gotta get to the final thing. We gotta get there. I can't just stop like 40 minutes early though, y'all. I think we should try. 2 hours is a lot though. That's like wrapping up at 10 p.m. Yeah, I can't do 10 p.m. By 10 p.m. I'm like, every one of my family members needs to leave me now. Because it's time for me to take my makeup off. Classic era Tina going to 10 p.m. Remember? Back in the day. Alex remembers. It was classic era Tina is also depression era Tina. Although I suppose it was maybe about 5 years ago I was able to like go to 10 p.m. But then I changed my schedule to be like 4 to 9 instead of 5 to 10. Remember midnight, Tina? Yeah, go into a bit of Dark Knight. Maybe. 2 streams a day? Oh my god, there was a time I was doing 2 streams a day. I freaking forgot about that. Oh my god, I used to do a day stream and then a night stream. What kind of sicko? Oh my god, what a terrible idea. Anyway.
It's no good. Seems like I can't shut down the Meso terminal like the others.
Not surprising in the least. My mother did say its defenses are tight. But she also left me a means of circumventing them. A program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Spheen's memories. So we would venture to this domain and then seek out and stop Spheen Meow. I'm kind of glad the stream doesn't run till 10 p.m. It's so nice to like get up and do stuff first thing in the morning. Oh my god, it's great. They both the same amounts of time? Yeah, I think it was like maybe 4 hours each or something like that. It was ridiculous. It might have been like 3 and 5 or something, but I did used to do 2 streams a day. It was a very long time ago though. Wow. Hello Quantum, good to see you.
If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different than dying outside of it. There's no guarantee of a safe return.
He's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm a bunny boy that can't fight. Nevertheless, it is a risk we must take, Meow. I said I'd stop yawning. Okay, we'll do Mahjong for 40 minutes. As soon as this little gate opens up, I'll go somewhere and play a Mahjong, okay? I'll do some Mahjong on stream. Were you already here during the 2 streams a day era? You feel like you remember that being a thing briefly. That might have been very early on in the first few years, like the first 2 years of streaming. So about like 8 years ago or something, fine.
We've already come this far. I'll be damned if we're going to turn back now.
You're logging in and going, I'm not joking, we'll play some Mahjong. Have I gone actually figured out Mahjong? Hell no. I haven't played Mahjong since we had to do that side quest in Yakuza Kiwami 2. I don't know nothing, but I'm gonna kill some time.
By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Spheen and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference.
Those gardening streams are a bunch of fun, yeah. I love gardening. I love doing it on stream. It takes a while to set up. I think if I did it now, y'all would worry so much about me. 100-degree weather. But someday I want to get back to gardening on stream. When I don't have so damn much to do during the day. Cooking is a ton of fun too, yeah. They're releasing a Final Fantasy XIV-13 Orphans shirt. Are they? What does it look like? Everyone who lost their parents in this expansion? Adanta! Wait, hold on. Wait. Ba-da-ba! Every protagonist of this game has lost a parent. Anyway. Yeah, then we learned we could simply cheat. God, it took me 5 hours to learn we could cheat.
Whatever happens, we won't let Spheen walk her misguided path anymore.
Yeah, it's like one of every terrible thing. But what does the 13 orphans look like in Final Fantasy 14? Like, what does the shirt look like? Is it just like, here's 13 tiles? You remember a brief period where I'd occasionally do a short gardening stream early while you were at work and then start the normal stream a little later than the normal start time? Yeah. But before that, I think there was a time where I was playing like maybe some like Undertale during the day and then like Dark Souls at night or something. I don't recall, but there was definitely a period of time where I was doing too much. It's the Mahjong tiles lined up and then it's Spriggan. Okay. For those who've yet to meet, this is some callback that I don't remember. This is some Minfilia thing, I think. It's all I can do to provide support. Mother is instructing me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. I'll keep an eye on your bodies while you're gone. Should it come to it though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. I'm gonna teach you how to throw some knives, boy. You're either throwing knives or you're throwing ass. I won't let no son of mine get through life without learning an important skill.
Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with a fierce resistance from its defenses. Meow. Hot take, you hope Aaronville never learns a combat class? Why? Also, this is great. I gotta tell you, I got a package in the mail today from the folks at to write love on her arms. I forgot to mention this. I should do the icebreaker. Can I do it right when I'm done talking about the stuff I got from the To Write Love on? Okay. A 2-pack of stickers. This one says, "You make today better," and it's like holographic. It's a light catcher sticker, so you're supposed to put it on your window, but I don't like putting stickers on windows. If this was a like one of those little like vinyl peel and stick things you can take on and off, I would do so. But I think it would look great on a water bottle. I think so. So I got this. This is because we did the charity stream during the Mental Health Awareness Month with the Firekeepers and the Dragon Clan. Sticker that was super beautiful. I gave it to my mom, and it also had an inspirational quote on it, but had some flowers on it, so I know mom would like it. And they gave me a pin that says "Hope is real and help is real." It's got a moose on it. Hope is real, help is real, and it says "To Write Love in Her Arms." Isn't that cute? Best thing about this pin is it has a magnetic backing, so you can't hurt yourself with it. And also, it doesn't damage your clothes. So that's pretty dope. I thought about wearing it out today, but I was just wearing a t-shirt, so I was like, I don't think this looks as good as if I was wearing like a jacket over it. And I'm not going to wear a jacket. It was like 89 degrees, so. You think Aaronville is happy just being a guide and not knowing how to kill really good? It wouldn't feel right, you think? Oh. Unless later he's standing over Krau's dead body. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. You never know. Upon entering the terminal, we'll certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. Then there's Fiend herself, Meow. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, thanks for reminding me to drink some water. Why do I keep killing hypothetical Kryle? I think it's the only scion they could get away with killing. It'll piss everyone off. And also, they've already killed one Lalafell. He even expressed at one point that he doesn't want to hurt anything. Yeah, just not in his nature. But I think at some point he's going to have to grab some knives and kill somebody for killing Kryle. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What matter of entity she'll become as a result, no one can say. Meow. I mean, kill Thancred. You know I would like that. Oh, you're right. It is icebreaker time. Do you want to do the game where I pull a card and then I have to guess which one it was? Pull a card from the pile, the Kryle pile. And you won't tell me which one it is. Okay, I think this is facing the right direction. You can see me involved in the upcoming Beastmaster class quest. Is there a Beastmaster quest? We can have our cake, killing Thancred, and eat it too, having a non-pilot Aaronville. This is true. Okay, so I'm not going to look at this. I'm going to hope that it autofocuses. I have no idea if it's autofocusing. Moving it back and forth. Someday it'll work. Alright. I'm hoping it autofocused, y'all. I have no idea what this card says. And I will only find out by reading your answers. Was it legible? You did not see it? Oh. Okay. You could not see what it said. Okay. Hold on. I'll just do the manual focus myself. Oh, that's getting worse. What the fuck? Is it focusing? This is so stressful. I'm so stressed out right now. I hope this is focusing. Is it focused? Is better? Okay. God damn it. It's gonna look like ass. I'm gonna look so bad. Hold on, I gotta... While I fix myself. Oh god, I look terrible. We're getting back to it. I think I'm visible now. Okay, good. Okay, I have no idea what this says. I'm gonna put it face down on the thing, and I'm gonna try to find out what it said based on your responses to it. David Tennant, Choco Taco Day?
2 things. Whoever it is, or whatever it is, it's on federal level 1 in April or August. What the hell are you talking about? What? Choco Taco Day and David Tennant, and also federal level 1 in April or August. I don't even know what those 2 things have in common. I can't even make a guess yet. I'm just going to keep reading Grahati and then I'll get back to it. And if she invokes the key and opens portals to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of aether to bring it to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything, Meow. If only we all read different things. Yeah. Are we testing my clairvoyance right now? No, just my ability to piece together information from clues. So it's just Golden Idol, but with you all. We must be prepared for anything, Meow. Ultimecia Day. Okay, so if you could make one holiday, what would it be? Oh, it would be a federal level thing. I see. In April or August. Okay. So is it like, if you could make one holiday, what would it be? Why is David Tennant your answer? You should have said David Tennant Day. David Tennant doesn't mean anything. Hell yes, dude. I am so happy. I think you all saying like something day helped a lot. Final Fantasy needs one. Okay, Final Fantasy Day. Says just came here. What's Ultimecia? What fun thing could you answer without making it super obvious? Honestly, I appreciate the opacity. David Tennant Celebration Day. Okay. What would you do for David Tennant Celebration Day?
Whatever we encounter won't change our objective. It won't change what I'll do. Come on, my friends. It's time to settle this.
And it's never place at Mahjong. It's more like it. Time for gambling. Oh yeah, good job, me. Nailing it. Alexandria is now accessible. Love to see it. This looks so dope. Well, hey FLV, I'm gonna go play some Mahjong. Hello, the game she plays. I'm gonna go play some Mahjong. Anybody want to play Mahjong with me? If you like the counter, we could finish this in 15 minutes with the it took 15 minutes to accept this quest. I think normal people could probably finish this in 45 minutes if they were like folks who are reading the text to themselves in their head. Yeah, you could definitely finish in 45 minutes. I think people definitely got more chatty when we knew we weren't doing more. Oh yes, certainly. But this is definitely standard pacing for me. How do I get to the golden idol or whatever it is? The sauce or teleport. Here we go. Surely they got one thing for the gold sauce. Oh, I was just on it. That's hilarious. Let's play some Mahjong, baby. You're a relatively normal person and this took you... I love that precursor. It took you an hour at least. I see. You think you'd make Election Day a federal work-free holiday? I think that's a great choice. Everyone should be able to attend Election Day. Take me to Mahjong. Take me to Mahjong. That's a terrible cover of it. I just can't see without smiling. Because I'm thinking of take me to Snurch. Oh, Mahjong like a player in Yakuza Kiwami 2. But take me to Mahjong. Oh, join your party. Okay. Now, you should show up as a dot somewhere, right? Oh, there you are. Oh, wait. Oh, there's Alex. Now it's taking me to Snurch. I'm so excited. I haven't played Mahjong in forever. And now that I don't have to get out of a 30,000 yen debt, or however much it was, like 300,000 yen debt, it's gonna be easy. Yippee! We're here! Thank you, Alex, for the help and for the escort. How do we do Mahjong together, y'all? I don't know none of this. But my Gross is here to kick my ass at Mahjong. This is so upsetting. And so is Naja. Everyone's gonna school me at Mahjong. Did I just talk? Who the hell is this? They made you dress like this? That's wild. Here, the Gold Saucer offers a premium selection of items for the realm's Dolmen Mahjong masters and enthusiasts. In order to access this attendance wares, you must meet the following requirements. You must have completed the side quest. Every little thing she does is Mahjong. I hate that. And also Heaven's Word. So, wait, can I not play Mahjong? Or do I have to sit at a table and play Mahjong? We need one more. Alex, would you like to play Mahjong with me? Snake, would you like to play Mahjong with me? Can I literally not play Mahjong with you all until I do a quest? Do I actually need a quest? It's in the main lobby. The front desk. Okay, let's do this. Yep. I forgot how to get to where we need to go. I'm about to get so lost. Let me go to the... Where's the front desk? Is that over here? Where am I? It's the, hey, we have Mahjong. Some lady behind the counter is okay. Hey, FLB. We got enough folks for Mahjong party. Okay. So, there's a cactpot broker. There's a lift worker. It's a lady behind the counters. Information, price claim, broker, mender. Your party leader's application has been denied. Sitting at a table. So she's at a counter or a table? Oh, you're about to start on dinner. Please enjoy dinner. Maybe this is at Luina. Oh, I found her. Judging by the way Luina's gnashing her teeth and muttering to herself, she seems to be a little perturbed. How dare they claim that wasn't a proper yaku? Oh, she's got my hair cut. Love it. Don't they know a winning hand when they see one? Oh my god, this is like if like a really skinny white cosplayer was trying to be Creature. This is so wild. This is so crazy to see the fan base whitewashing me. Like, yeah, I am Creature. Like, she even has the pink highlights in her hair. I'm so pissed off. You could never be Creature. Time to get your butt up to go prep for the trip. Good luck with your trip. Thank you so much for hanging out, Quantum. You're fine, Alex. It's all good. Yeah, she set a table. Yeah, what do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I've had a poor run of luck with that new game, Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage in Doma, though it seems like the Golden Saucer's clientele struggle to wrap their feeble minds around its intricacies. With the endless supply of shameless cheats and bubbling novices, I have yet to find a decent opponent. Perhaps you could provide me with more of a challenge. Yes, some fresh meat could be what I need. Run along to the Manderville tables and get acquainted with the basics, would you? Oh my god, I'm so upset seeing this one. I don't think anybody else should have Creature as Bob. I really don't. I think they need to remove the hair from the game. I never see anybody with this haircut unless it's an NPC. How the hell do I get up there? Damn it, I forget. Aw, beans, I'm all turned around. Okay, let's go this way. We gotta go this way, I think. And it goes up. Okay. Someday I'll know my way around here. There's a golden turtle here. Hold on a minute. Clock the golden turtle. Adorable. Okay, again, I'm sorry. We should get to this so I can do Mahjong. I just got so distracted by that beautiful golden turtle, though. Get up. Okay. You see another femro with your character's haircut. You're like, let's go! I feel like your haircut might be more... Like, is it more popular, do you think, Alex? I never see anybody with my haircut. Whatever Kriya's accent is, you should have Luina do a shitty version of it. I don't know what Kriya's accent would be. Because I don't think she would sound like me. In this outfit, she's like... Just southern. Just Arthur Morgan, but girl. Listen, I'll have the money ready by next week, I swear! Oh, you're not a debt collector? What a pleasant surprise. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play a dome in Mahjong. I am the resident tutor at your service. The cowboy LARP voice? Yeah, it's my cowboy voice. We gotta get a pair of pants to that poor gentleman in the back. He's so cold, they gave him, like, a napkin to wear as a sleeve. You think that haircut is Femro exclusive? It also feels like many femme characters in this game rarely go for shorter haircuts, right? Shorter, non-unlockable haircuts. Yeah, I feel like most folks are going for the long hair. Creature had long hair for a little while too when we did the Barbie stuff, and I couldn't be bothered to change it back, but I think the bob is iconic. Do any of my voice changers sound like Kriya? I don't think so. I think it's because, like, she never talks that I never think about what her voice is. I think our voice would be nice and warm, kind of like how Kafkiwa's voice was. So very warm and, like, almost a little rumbly. Kind of picture her somewhere between Bee from Night in the Woods and Arthur Morgan. Okay, I like those two comparisons since those are two voices I did. Are you by any chance familiar with the game? I know my pawn from my Iran, if that's what you mean. That's not the one where the loser drinks some marble bile, is it? Listen, I can't even pretend to remember Mahjong right now. Okay. I'm sure this is just a tutorial, right? I'm just here to get my ass beat by you all. We're complete, thank God. Okay. Let's just get kicked. I think it's you get pieces that are kind of like, you should make a poker hand, kind of, sort of. Let's play some Mahjong. Ready for Mahjong? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. What am I doing? What? Or what? Why is this like a fight? Commence, I guess. This is wild. You do this as like a party? During choice selections, I don't actually have a voice in my head that I read about her. I'm usually too busy like quacking at you all making dumb jokes. Love your portrait, Nausea. So cute. I gotta work on mine. This is not right. The default portrait. You all are so serious. Why are y'all so serious? Magressa is scaring me, honestly, this glowing sword. What in the hell? What the Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Also, you could see my hands, and I'm going to be talking about my hands. I don't know what to do. Okay. Are we putting out the one that we like? Oh, you gotta tell me if we're putting out the one that we like. Oh, no. Did I put it? I don't even know how to put it out. Huh? Oh, shit, I already put something out. Okay. I guess we're putting that shit out. Oh, okay, okay, okay. We're putting stuff out. Damn, I don't know how to do this. I'm discarding. Oh, shit. Fuck. That's fine. I got a lot of bamboos. I really should have thrown out that bamboo. I shouldn't be telling you this either. Ha! I don't want this thing. Get it away. I don't think I want this. Pawn? Who's pet a pawn right now? Who's getting a pawn? Who's pawning? Oh, crap. Oh, my thigh. Oh. Chi! Stop it! Snake, don't cheat. Stop cheating. You guys are cheating. I'm gonna get rid of this extra bamboosies. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I don't remember what this is, but we're having fun. We're having fun. Nice portrait. Don't be mean to me. I knew you were here to be mean to me. Why do y'all have stuff on your side that looks good? Damn, how do I make a thing? Hold up. I want to make like a little... hand. Because you guys have hands. Oh, you already made your little family. That's right. Okay. I need to throw something away. I don't know what this is. It's a 2. Do I even want to use? I got 9s in business like that. I'm just going to get rid of all my bamboo. I'm committing. Everyone gets an award at the end. I want to be told I'm a very pretty princess and I have good ideas. Or else I'm going to light this place on fire. You guys can't let me win, by the way. It's going to be really bad if you do. I'm not ready none of this. Get rid of all the bamboo because I'm committing. How the hell do I play this? I don't know either. I don't remember. Just look at what Magressa is doing. She knows what she's doing. It's impossible to let me win. Are you all going for stuff that I have? And that's why. Oh my God, what is this? What are we doing right here? Are you guys waiting on me? I
I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Show point difference. Why not? Well, nobody has any points, so it's fine. Oh, is it my turn? Oh no, it's not my turn. Okay. Yeah, just keep getting rid of the bamboo. This can only go good for me. You got a little guy up there. Wait, do I want that little guy? Oh, I don't know what that means. I want that little guy up there. I'm just getting guys and numbers, that's it. Last time you played this with Naja, you were a different gender at that point. Wow. The last time you played this, you were in a different state. A lot of transformations happening. The Dora? Yeah, there's some Dora going on. Oh, what I do. Get rid of this bamboo, I don't want to see it. I just can't. I can't go with that right now. Somebody give me one of these little guys. Where's your trash? I want to snatch a little guy out of the trash. Be nice to me. I don't know what we're doing. I get a blank time? Oh, that's a wild card though, right? Ditch this bamboo. Anybody want to snatch up my trash? You had played this one time, you had no idea what was happening. You would get the, oh dear, Graha voice line. Oh, do you get to play against him? I have nothing lining up. I got nothing. I got Jack Diddley. But we are hearing wee wah woo, wah woo wah. Man, if I had just committed to the bamboo would have saved my ass. I got a 3-4. Don't you cheat and look all confident. Cheat? Get out of here. That was a wild card? I don't remember about this. Okay, what's this? Why is this telling... What do I do? Now, hints would be great. How do I make this guy my guy? I don't want to discard this. I want this to be my little guy. How do I hit the button to make it my guy? Yeah. Dots tell you how risky a card is to discard. Oh. Fine. I don't need this guy then. I'm going with this. I don't know why this is red. Would that have been a good idea to snatch? Is that it? You can spend MGP on packs of Scion voice lines. The Graha one is wild. Oh, he gets really into it. That's fun. Oh, MGP is like the Manderville gold points or something. It says don't discard this. Buddy, I don't need it. I simply do not need it. But I guess I don't need like 2 of these. Start getting rid of characters. Enjoy, everybody. Everybody playing numbers. Oh, I should have snatched this 4. Would have been nice. I don't know how to snatch. Now it says do not snatch this 4 right now. Do not discard 4. I'll go to 9, I guess. Ron! Oh, did you Ron? Nicely done! Nice Ron! Excellent Ron. Incredible Ron. Next one. Okay, now I know what the first button does. Mahjong Kong would be cool. Alright, now give me the 14 sentinels or whatever it is. Give me my 13 sentinels. Alright. Okay. Well, so we got an 8, a 9, a 6, a 6, and a 5. And then we got a bunch of bamboo. I ain't ditching the bamboo these days. I'm gonna go for characters, I guess. 3, 5, 6, and 9. I'm gonna get rid of the characters. I don't remember how to snatch stuff. Are y'all snatching stuff? Oh, you snatched my pawn. That's why it's red. You pawned it. Okay, Patapon, I get it. I see now. How do I snatch? You have to tell me. I'll be using the mouse now. I want to snatch things. Oh, you found the voice packs on... It'll pop up if you can't. Oh, okay.
I see. Oh, it's my turn now also. I don't know if I want the northern wind, to be honest. I think we're dunking this. Patapon. Don chaka. 7 and 8. I can't stay. Y'all can't even see. Snake is like. Every time Snake gets a good hand, he's like, drive me nuts! Drive me nuts! Get this wind out of here. I'm playing Hungry Hippos. Listen, I'm playing pickup sticks. I'm playing jacks. I'm playing video games on my phone. I'm sick of it. And why do I feel like my collar is different right now? I don't get it. Any of you playing with numbers? I think Magress is playing with numbers. I'm gonna... The green dragon. I'm just gonna do that. Someone said snatch it. You're welcome. I'm actually here just to let Magresta win. I'm just here to help. I'm like, hey, here you go. She's gonna slam dunk it. Thank you so much. Actually, you are so welcome. It's just girls supporting girls, you know? That's what it's about. Would you also like a 5? What do you think about a 5? Dang, you had so many dragons. That's so wild. What if I just held that till the end of the round? That would have drove you nuts. The video games on my phone? Mahjong Soul? Yeah. It's gonna be one of those like Subway Surfer things, but you have like Mahjong to the side of it. Snatching a chi. Do you like the little guys too? Okay. Let's try. Oh, pawn? What are we pawning? Yeah, why the hell not? I got something, baby. Let's go. Pata, pawn. Do I still have to discard some? Is it my turn still? Okay. I'll ditch a 9. Wah wee wah wee wah woo. Finally, I have something. I finally have something. God. It's Snake. I am betting you discarded that just so I would pick it up. You're like, Tina needs this. She needs that. Alright. I've got a 5, an 8, a 9. This is another 9. I don't think I'm gonna need this too. But Magresta might. I opened my hand. I know. You never should open your hand. But everybody else has. I know that grabbing stuff is bad. You told me grabbing stuff is bad. I might cheat again. I think Snake is just offering me up stuff that helps. I'm cheating again. I'm opening my hand. Snake is helping me. Grabbing stuff is bad except for when it's good. Y'all aren't even ready for this chi action. Oh, I gotta throw something away. I'm sorry I was lazing about. You got an 8 and a 9. A 7, 8, 9? Honestly, I'll check out this extra 8. But I could do 7, 8, 9. And then I gotta figure out some bogus crap to do here. Wee, wah, wee, wah, woo, wah, wah. Excuse me, you could have gone the she, we on my woo until I wah, wah. You could have gone that route. It's dangerous to get rid of these two. There's a 5, 9, a 7. What is everybody throwing away? Well, I think I was the one who had the 8s, right? Actually, I don't think anybody's had the 8s. I don't know how to count. I might take... I mean, what are these? We got a 7, 8, 9. That's fine. I think I'm gonna ditch the 5er. I don't know if mathematically I can do this. Don't even worry about it. Don't look at my hand. Don't think about it. It's fine. Don't even think about it. I don't need Eastwind, but I'm sure somebody else does. You discarded a little 1 guy, huh? Okay. Why is it dangerous? Because y'all want 4? Is that it? Well, you can get it. Enjoy. Oh. Chi is bad, huh? Chi is bad, huh? Until it's a Magresta Chi. I wonder if hardcore folks turn off all the hints and stuff. They're like, if you don't know, you don't know. Oh, Pata, pawn. Pawn, pata, pawn. The scenic commentary is so good. Is it? Is it? Do I gotta discard? Oh, piss. Ah, shnikes. Oh, good. I'm gonna get rid of my dots. We're going bamboo. Hints are bogus sometimes. Oh, did anybody lose frames? I actually didn't drop any frames. So, anybody else lose any frames? Oh god, is it my turn? Oh god. Well, I'm gonna get rid of this character one. I'm glad. Okay, so no drop frames. It might be on your side of things, just Game Hero. We got a 5. Well, I mean, it seems really bad to get rid of this one. It's got like an orange tile on it. It's like that will end the game. But do I want to end the game? Get rid of dots 9. Oh. Footy 10 prevents you from calling Ron because your ass lost so bad. What the fuck? I don't know what this means. You can't call it wrong because the time your discard pile could have been used to complete a winning hand, or you missed the chance to call a winning hand. Well, I'm leaving. Y'all can play your Patapon or whatever the fuck you're playing. Because I'm gone. I'm done. I'm flipping over this table. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck this game. Fuck this weird ass game of checkers. Enjoy. I got furry tinned. Okay? I'm eating tiles. I pawned the 666 and let the devil in. I did. I don't know what. I forgot what all this means. I haven't played Mahjong in 6 months. Forever. I'm not actually mad, by the way. I just love that the game is like, now you fucked up now. You have fucked up. Listen, if this is poker, y'all would be done. I would have smoked y'all under the table. Eat my dots. Enjoy. I hope you got dots. It's like stupid. Yeah, we invented a new term because you lost so bad. Ching! How many cards you need in your damn hand? Get all this crap out of here. Get all these styles off of here. That is so funny. Thank you! Thank you! Woo! Alrighty. Big dum-dum alert. Oh, yes. Everyone should learn how to play poker. Can you play poker in this game? Because if you play poker, we're doing that next time. Anyway. How do I leave? I need to go. How do I get out of here? I'm not playing another hand. I'm logging out. I'm turning off my PC forcefully. I can't actually play another hand of this. Help. 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 Not finishing the game. I gotta leave. To try hard folks. Oh, it's you to leave? Okay. To try hard folks are like, if you leave, it's disrespectful to the table. Watch me leave and it's like a winning hand immediately. But I don't care. It's fine. This was a lot of fun though. I'm glad we got a chance to Oh, I'm just saying ooh. Hold up. No, I don't want to say ooh. It ain't ooh. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. It's like quitting after the fourth inning. Yeah, if I'm losing 9-2, don't ooh-woo at me. Change my calls. What is all this? Toggle my support features. Do you want less points in this game? I'm shocked. You can leave nausea. That's good. Oh, maybe start. I'm pressing share. Leave. We nailed it. Let's go. Okay, I will learn more about Mahjong and I'll play with you all another time that we gotta kill. And next time we gotta kill more time. Magresta, this is me shaking your hand. You have won rightfully, and that was honestly so much fun. I do like Mahjong. I wish I knew it a little better so that I could play it better, because it seems like it would be like so fun to play. Because it really is just like poker with tiles and stuff. I just need to like learn the rules of it again because I don't remember anything about it. So spending all your points on the play Mahjong with Thancred voice pack redeem. Magresta taught me how to play Mahjong so I could survive in Yakuza Kiwami 2, so Naja had the higher score, but it doesn't matter until the last round. Gotcha. Well, that was fun, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for playing a little Mahjong. I don't mind playing Mahjong in this game. I just gotta find out what the hell I'm doing. Maybe I should do the tutorial. I think that would be nice. Magresta teaching how to lose this time. Yes, she schooled me in losing. Thank you. Also, I can see Naja's character is like cheering me on as well. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Alrighty, let me log out of this game. And the secret is click the hint discard. What? Does it tell you which one you need to get rid of? Really? That's wild. That was a ton of fun. That was a great way to spend time, Naja. Honestly, I was getting hints below my portrait. Really? Oh my god, really? It was like that old YouTube video that I reference all the time where it's like, you know, keep an eye on the basketball as it's being passed between people. And it's like, but did you notice the moonwalking bear? Like, I didn't know they were giving me hints. I was just like, oh no, dumbass, you shouldn't have cheated. You shouldn't have pawned, stupid. And I'm like, help me. You tried to tell me to click the hint and chill. I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was the yellow dots, but those meant don't get rid of it. So the light bulb with a question mark on it is like sometimes, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I thought that was. So, you know, in like games like Tetris, it's like the next block coming is a T block. I was like, oh, the next one coming up is another one of those little blank ones. I should hold on to my blank one because the next one coming down the pipe is a blank one. That's it for me. I didn't think. I thought it was just like, oh, okay. Like Dr. Mario was just like, oh, 2 yellows are coming next. Do 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 do. Do, 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 or something like that. I'm like, oh, great, cool. I can hear the music. And it's like, that's the danger music because you're not getting rid of the right tile. So that's it for me. And I'll play more Mahjong maybe next time. Literally anytime we would need to fill time. Like if it's like even just 10 minutes, let's play Mahjong. It's a lot of fun. And if it helps you all gain Manderville points or whatever, I'd love to lose 1,000 times because I do not care about Manderville points, whatever the MGP is. But that is it for these 2 videos. So thank you for watching, YouTube.